What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and of course, I have my big bro and one of my besties up here giving you the real tea, Terrence. Josiah should be here a little bit. He said it would be like in a few minutes. He has something personal to handle first before he came up here. But of course, me and Terrence are up here tonight, and y'all already know what's going down tonight, okay? Because we both have talked about this earlier today.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for almost pushing my video to 6K. I was wondering when y'all was gonna show the fuck back up since I came back from my bereavement. I was wondering when y'all was gonna show the hell up. But y'all showed up at Basketball Wives, okay?
Okay.
However, showed up for me and Terrence. And when we were talking about Monique, y'all didn't give a damn about us talking about Monique. But
At
when
all.
we dragged Evelyn, y'all was in the building
In
for
the
that.
number study.
Y'all
Shout
came in
out.
the building for Dragon Evelyn, okay? And shout out to my 20, no, 30 new subscribers. I want to say special shout out to y'all because y'all here to get gagged tonight, okay?
Mhm.
Now, um, I don't want to stall until Josiah get here because he'll get here in just a second. So we'll still be talking about a child. Knowing us, we'll end up in other directions, to be honest. But
Probably.
but it's the fact that this girl said that she's leaving Basketball Wives. Okay, so the moral of the story is I don't want to go looking for articles to read while we up here because we up here to really just drag her ass and really just drag the Basketball Wives franchise all together and bash the bitches that's on the show with her. So in so many words, she hit up a podcast today. I never heard of this podcast before. It's called Just a Sip.
Mm-hmm.
And she went on there saying that she's leaving Basketball Wives. It's not positive. It's the energy is bad, and
Oh God.
she's been doing this for so many years, and it's time for her to do something else. And I find that to be very funny because it's like every time the shit don't work in your favor, you want to leave. You said that the first time when you and Chad was arm wrestling in that car and butted heads, you decided that you was gonna leave the show then because you want to play the domestic violence
Mm-hmm.
damsel in distress, and you claimed that you had
Mm-hmm.
your life, and you went on E Youngla Fix My Life and claimed that you was a changed woman, and got your own show on the Oprah Winfrey Network that was lame and tired as a motherfucker, which shows that you cannot carry your own damn show. I tried to watch it; it wasn't good at all. You
Mm-hmm.
went on there and you got your own show that didn't work out, so you brought your ass back to Basketball Wives claiming that you was doing a 180, being a different
Right.
bitch. But you came back on Basketball Wives, in the words of Tammy, you the same bitch that you was when you left the first time. So
Period.
I just feel like, girl, you bitches do this every fucking time people get tired of y'all. When you was throwing bottles at bitches and shit, and then you got your ass beat by Chad, then you want to change your life around and be more positive. Now that OG put you on blast for being a damn colorist
Mm-hmm.
and being a bully, which is something that Royce was saying for years now. Nobody wanted to hear that because most of the people was up Evelyn ass. But see, I've never been up her ass.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I was ever on Evelyn's side was against Jennifer because I thought that Jennifer was a fake ass bitch. That's the only time I ever seen it for Evelyn. But other than that, I ain't never been up her ass. So now that people are seeing you for who you are, finally, and now that the ratings have dropped, you want to leave the show. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Now you want to leave the motherfucking show. And you want to talk about how stressful it was, or so much happened in that short season that you just had. Nothing happened, girl, for it to be stressful. What happened? I'm trying to understand what happened because those of us that watched and reviewed it,
Child.
nothing happened. All y'all did was sit in the house all day and talk about OG. That's all y'all did.
You want to know what bothers me about bird bitches like Evelyn?
Please let me know.
I don't like when they sit up and they're the main ones that are the negative Nancy's. But then
Oh my
when
God.
they want to talk about it, then it becomes everybody else and it becomes the show. And nothing that they did made it to what people feel the way about them. And my thing about Evelyn, and I said it in my shit today, nobody put you in the villain role, girl. You the one that decided to be in that role. You the one that decided that you wanted to be that bitch. You the one that decided that you wanted to go act like you was gonna put your hands on people and throw bottles at bitches and throw shot glasses at Royce and fuck Tammy husband and fuck Shaq for the damn shoe store that you lost and get headbutted by Chad Ochocinco for the storyline and get up here and do all of this fuck shit to OG and get up here and do all this fuck shit to CC. You did that. So
Right.
I'm not understanding how you could get up here and talk about it to other people as if it's the show and not you, and the show and the producers or the fans is painting you out into a negative light. That kills me.
Like you didn't do it yourself.
And another thing that bothers me about her, I can't stand a bitch that can't own their shit. I would be going up for Evelyn if Evelyn said, bitch, I turned that shit every which way but loose. I did a whole bunch of foul, fucked up shit to people that ordinarily I wouldn't have done, but I was up here and I wanted to check. So if me getting the check meant hurting somebody's feelings, if me getting the check meant trying to throw a bottle at somebody, then oh well, I did it. I don't know what y'all want from me. I could
Right.
respect that better than for her to sit up and try to fall victim to situations that she created. I don't get it. And every time it don't go your way, like you said, she wants to jump ship and leave, and it becomes the show fault. And my thing to Evelyn is, my thing to Evelyn is the only work that I think you can get outside of reality TV is OnlyFans, child, because that's about the only damn thing you good at to let the damn streets tell it. I
And
mean, yeah, you know, and listen, everybody is doing it these days. As personally, I feel like she'll make a killing off of it. Now, I wouldn't watch nothing that loose bitch got to do, but that's just me. I'm more than sure it's some dudes out there that'll pay good money to see her do whatever the hell it is she do to be
because what's her talent? I'm trying to understand what is she like. What is her talent? What exactly can
the
she do?
fucking laying on her back, rat dick,
To
and
do unless she get her ass on YouTube and make a damn killing off how to be a gold digger. At least she can make a YouTube channel off that.
listen, she made it look glamorous. For a long time, I wanted to be. I want to be like Ev. I did. I wanted to be just like her. I wanted to find me a rich nigga and throw the pussy at him all which ways and get it come up like her. I did. I did. I'm gonna be real. I don't mean shit. They
That's
ain't got
all.
her living good.
That is all I'm saying. Like what exactly is she gonna do? And y'all want to say she owns a shoe store? That shoe store ain't open. That shoe store ain't been open in years. So what y'all talking about? Don't say don't say it's not. No, let me not say it the correct way. Let me say it like Tammy said it. Dolce has not been open in years. She ain't got that fucking shoe store no more. She ain't got shit going on. Okay, she ain't got
Now
a
listen.
damn thing going on. Nothing. She ain't
Any
had like what's she gonna do?
anything that comes into your life fast, leave even faster. That's why that shoe store didn't work out. She fucked for that shoe store. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She fucked Shaq, bald headed, big, slongy, sagging, bald head. I can't. I'm telling y'all, the girl said that he sweated out the entire mattress, and you having a threesome with her and Rashandia just for that shoe store, and then you got the nerve to let the bitch close. If I had to put myself through that turmoil, the fuck for a shoe store, Scotty, I'm telling you, I'm gonna move heaven and earth to make sure that shoe store is still standing from way back to 2012 to way up yonder to 2021. Period. That bitch still gonna be open.
Listen, okay, like she kills me when she gets on her soapbox after she gets drugged for a season. Like she killed me getting on her soapbox. And then I feel like this is something that's a victory for those of us that were way too invested
Mm-hmm.
into the show. Okay, so what the fuck you gonna do now, Shawnee? Cause you went to, cause
That's my thing.
what you
I
gonna do
would
now?
love to know what Shawnee is gonna do now.
What you
Cause
gonna do
Tammy
now?
gone and now Evelyn gone.
Yeah, because Tammy ain't never coming back to your show. Because
Ever.
Tammy don't fuck with each other, and Tammy is the only one that has elevated herself since that show.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say Drea ass has elevated just a little bit, but Tammy has elevated since this fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of these hoes ain't done shit with this motherfucking show. What are they doing? They ain't done nothing since this show. Like, what you doing? So what you gonna do now, Shawnee? Because Tammy ain't coming back. Evelyn is gone. That leaves you. So what are you gonna do about this show now? Since you don't have any minions around anymore. Oh, you still got Kristen, but she's not strong enough to carry no show. You still got Malaysia. She's
Crimson
not strong
Chin.
enough to carry it, huh?
The Crimson Chin.
Yeah.
Child.
The orange beat.
You got Liza. And
Uh,
considering what she got going on with Lamar Odom, now I mean
all,
that's the storyline.
all Liza gonna sit up there and do is talk about Lamar, 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 Lamar. That's all she gonna talk about the whole time. What is she gonna bring?
We got Phoebe. I'm trying to help him out. I'm
In
trying
the
so hard to
in
help him
the
out.
words of Color Me Pink, Phoebe ain't got nothing going on. So what is Phoebe gonna do? Like she ain't no asset to this show. Who else can we? Who else can we? The only person that's worth watching on this show is OG, and I
Yeah.
don't know if she's coming back.
I ain't even getting all that because people still pissed off at me, got some residual pissed off for that shit. I ain't got time. But I will say this though. I really want to know what made her want to quit.
Mm.
I want to know what's the real reason. It's because
Did she
you
get?
are the EP now, so they say. She's the EP. Well, maybe that's why she quit. Maybe she felt like, well, I'm getting EP shit now, so I wish Shawnee would do the same damn shit.
Oh, EP.
Girl, you ain't know? Evelyn with EP.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no, she ain't, is it?
Shawnee made her EP.
They really trying to run the show through the ground now.
So I felt like maybe that's why she was like, well, fuck it. I don't need to be up here no more because I'm making the EP bread. So, you know, I don't want to be up here no more. I mean, I don't know.
Mm-mm. And then another thing is you got Jackie still there, and she ain't gonna do nothing but eat 10 thirds of
She
shit out
pissed me
of
off.
ass. I like Jackie after this season. I cannot fuck with Jackie no more.
She
Period.
pissed me off. I'm not here for Jackie right now. I'm not Jackie friend. And I don't know what it's going to take for me to be Jackie friend again because me and her done fell out. After we had a huge falling out, y'all. Me and her are not friends. Don't ask me about Jackie. No, I ain't talked to her. I ain't been around there. Don't ask me nothing about Jackie.
Exactly. Like period. Like Jackie really showed her ass, and she showed. And another thing about this is what's really killing me is that Evelyn wants to act like she's not a part of the reason why this show became toxic as it was. Like, girl, you the main reason why this shit turned out to be what it was in the first
Mm-hmm.
place.
Mm-hmm. I
Hey,
agree.
Star TV, you the reason why. You're the
I
reason
agree.
why. You're the reason why. And on top of that, when you were gone, the show was fine while you, Shawnee, and Tammy were fucking gone. Y'all came
Mm-hmm.
in and hijacked this fucking show and ruined it. From the moment you brought your bitch asses back up here, because no one needed you back. The show was
Mm-hmm.
fine before y'all brought y'all ass back. And I'm trying to figure out who the fuck told y'all that y'all were fucking needed. From the moment Shawnee brought her ass on the LA franchise, I knew it was over with. Because when she brought her ass back, she brought Tammy back. And when she brought Tammy back, she fucking brought Evelyn back the season, like 2 seasons later, she brought Evelyn back. Then she brought Jennifer back. And that's when I knew she trying to make this shit be a
Mm-hmm.
show.
But look at what happened. You saw how, first of all, shout out to Nikki Star. What's good, boo? Second of
Yeah.
all, I you saw how that shit dismantled the crumble, right? Because I noticed that too. I said, oh, okay, cool. They got Tammy back. And I was fine with Tammy being back. And then here comes Evelyn. I said, I mean, I guess. We really didn't need her, but fine. And then you got Jennifer. I said, all right, Shawnee, I get it. And I
Mm.
do feel like the original goal was to get rid of Brandy and Malaysia and Jackie. Jackie, you too. That was the original goal, was to get rid of all of you bitches. And
Uh-huh.
they was supposed to bring back the original friend. See, they tried to fuck us slow with it. I get it. See, they smart. They
Mm-hmm.
smart. Girl, they
Yeah.
tried to groom us. Don't be grooming me. Don't be grooming me. Just say what it is. So
Yeah, like they really called themselves trying to get like you said, they tried to pick them all off one by one. That's exactly
mm-hmm.
what they tried to do. And from the moment because I think that after season five, you already knew where it was gonna go after season five. Because season five,
Yep.
Evelyn had not made it back yet. So on season four, they had a solid cast before before Shani even brought her ass back. They had a
Mm-hmm.
solid cast. They had Megan, they had Brandy, they had Jackie, they had Malaysia, they had Drea, they
Yep.
had Angel Brinks, and they had it was I
Angel
could
Love.
Angel Love didn't come till season five.
Oh.
I think that was it. Then they brought Shawnee in. Then they brought Tammy at the end. So they had a cast with or without Shawnee and Tammy, but
Yeah.
Shawnee decided that she needed to be on the show, and she
But
knew that.
why?
Like, girl, what are you bringing? When you
Why?
brought your ass on the show, all you did was look down on the other girls for doing what they do. They're younger girls. And on top
Mm-hmm.
of that, as far as them being younger girls, they were never as like they were never on the same shit y'all was on.
Right.
Y'all was bully bitches. They didn't
Right.
do it in LA. That's what y'all were doing.
Right.
And y'all want to come up here and try to make it seem like y'all were better than them. How? Then season five come along, you make Tammy a main cast member, you a main cast member. You get rid of Megan. I don't know why you got rid of Megan. She made the show. I don't know why you got rid of her. Then you bring in Angel Love, and then you make Angel Brinks a main cast member. Drea is no longer there. So now the cast:
Mm-hmm.
Jackie, Tammy, Shawnee, Angel Brinks, Angel Love, Duffy, and Brandy. I hope I'm not missing nobody. You get rid of Duffy because that's Brandy's friend. You try to get rid of Brandy because she cussed your ass out the season before that. And then you get rid of Angel Love. To be honest, I don't think she fit in with that show in the first place, so she needed to go. I didn't think she
Yes,
needed
she
to.
did.
And
She did.
Angel Brinks didn't fit in either. She didn't need
Mm-mm.
so
Her
you
or them tight ass dresses. No.
period. Because those dresses was never cute. I don't know who told her that they were, but they were not. So then we go into season six. You ain't got rid of half the cast at this point. So now it's and you had a big like you got rid of half the cast. You brought these random ass girls on this show and then chopped them off. So you had Evelyn, Tammy, Shawnee, Jackie, Malaysia. Then you had Brandy as a reoccurring person because y'all didn't want to film with her. You got Tammy and Evelyn not to film with her. Then you got other girls not to film with her. Then you brought in Bonnie Jill for what? You brought in this girl Kristen and her sister Asia for what? You brought in Sania, whom I liked. But when she put hands on that girl Hazel that was cool with Tammy, y'all got rid of her.
Yeah.
So
What's up,
it's
you
kind of like,
guys? I'm so sorry I'm late.
Hey, Josiah.
I am late as hell. My bad, my bad. I hope y'all are doing good today. We are here to the gathering for the roasting of
oh
Evelyn
yeah,
and
we
Lozada.
roasting. Oh, let me let you know that right now. We are roasting the fuck out of these motherfuckers
I
right
see. I was listening before I got on the stage. I said, come on, break down, baby. Scotty by
Listen,
nature
we
is
got we
the
got to get a breakdown while we up here
baby.
because I just
Listen.
want the people to understand that this bitch leaving the show and she really thinks that she's not the problem. She's one of the biggest problems. And her and Shawnee both are the biggest problem. They came their ass back on the show and
Right.
fucked it up.
You better break it down. Break it down. Break it down.
Then
Whoa,
you bring
whoa.
back to the show. What I'm trying to understand is why everybody likes Jennifer so much. I'm trying to understand that. What the fuck has she ever given to the
What
show?
has Daddy Long Leg, Giraffe Neck, having ass Jennifer ever did for the show, for the community,
Right.
for herself, for her life, for her marriage with that nigga with the keloid on his forehead. Like she ain't like Jennifer is so beneath me. She is such a damn degenerate. I cannot stand her. I can't
She
stand her.
brings nothing to the show.
I
Yeah, I
can't.
was never a fan of Jennifer. Pennifer, what we call her, Pennifer.
Jennifer did nothing for the show. Jennifer did nothing. We'll talk about
Speaking of
Evelyn
which, are
later.
y'all gonna watch her documentary about the
Uh-uh.
dirty pizza trade that stole her G wagon or whatever it was?
She had a documentary. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it, and I ain't gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm. She got a whole documentary about that child
No,
and about
man.
that woman-shaped nigga that's a murderer that she was with. What was his name? With them diabetic arms. What was his name?
Oh my God. Eric? Her
No,
ex-husband?
not
Eric?
him. The one that's shaped like three women.
Oh, Tim. Tim.
Right.
Sweetie
Yeah.
Pies. I mean, Sweetie Pies. Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be
Them
talking
big
about that
old,
situation in the documentary too.
with them big old childbearing hips that he got going on.
Y'all saying June was likable where? Because she was a bully too, and
Man,
that's another thing people fail to realize. She was a fucking bully too. Y'all let that bitch get away with too much. She was a fucking bully too. Okay, let me
And when it
not.
comes to Jennifer, she was the worst one because Jennifer was on that passive aggressiveness type stuff. Yes, Evelyn was passive aggressive, but Jen was even more like whatever Evelyn did, Jennifer did right behind and said right behind her. You know, she never had a brain of her own. And I think that's why the fans really did not fuck with Jennifer like that.
the main reason why I never fucked with Jennifer like that because she's not that bitch. And
And she's a
she's never
follower.
been that bitch. And she's never been about that life. So to see her be trying to act like she is when she's around Evelyn and Shawnee and all of that, I just really wanted somebody to tag in her ass really, really good because I feel like that's what she needs. I do. I feel like her and Evelyn really need a real good ass whooping, like a merciless ass whooping. For real.
But I will say this: Jennifer could dress. I used to love Jennifer's style, especially on the
Yeah,
later seasons. So
I mean, if you like
that's the one
giraffes in a
compliment.
skirt, if you like giraffes in a skirt, I guess.
That's the one compliment that I
Let
would
me,
give.
let me address this comment right here. First of all, I don't like Tammy either, so I don't know where the hell you get that from. I don't like Tammy either. I've been dragging her for years now, so what are you saying? I don't like Jennifer. We're talking about Jennifer right now. We're not talking about Tammy. All you heard me say in this live was that Tammy has used this show in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
Has elevated from this show. That's
Mm-hmm.
all I said. That doesn't mean I like the bitch. I don't like her ass either based off the things that she has done. But when it comes down to Jennifer and Evelyn, I would take Tammy over them any day. Not me saying I like her, because I don't. But if anything, I would take Tammy over both Jennifer and Evelyn any
Well,
day.
I like Tammy.
Because at
Tammy
least,
ain't never did nothing to me.
as
The
far as
only time I ain't never been here for Tammy was when she bullied Keisha out of Tahiti. Now, when she did that to her, I won't hear for Tammy.
No,
That girl
listen.
ain't
When Tammy
deserved that.
came
I won't
back,
for it.
baby, when Tammy came back to the group on the LA cast, I was so here for Tammy. Scotty, I
I
know you kept
was.
saying
I was so
Tammy that
excited to
season.
see Tammy.
Her
Scotty, I ain't gonna lie.
commentary
When
was
I saw her
everything.
come back, I gagged. I said, "Oh,
I
I know
was
this is gonna be good."
for her ass when she came back. I was definitely not here for her when she came
I
back.
was listen. Her confessionals was funny as hell. Tammy
Was
had me
it?
cracking up. You hear me?
No, reason being because I just felt like Tammy was up Shawnee's ass, and I just felt like Shawnee was never down for her like the way she was down for her, and I just felt like she was stupid because they never get down for her like that. And even when Evelyn came back to the show, Tammy wound up being cool with her all over again after all that stuff that went down. And she even went as far as ostracizing Brandy for the likes of Shawnee and Evelyn. And I just couldn't get down with that. It felt like she was just trying to get in where she fit in or trying to get down with the clique or something like that. And I just wasn't for that. And I just felt like she was better than that, to be honest. But it's like I would have respected her. So that next season, when she was crying to Jackie, talking about they've been talking about me from day one. These girls ain't never been my friends. Duh, bitch.
Yeah, but you know what? Some people got to experience that on their own time. I'm glad Tammy experienced it when she did. And then once she did experience it, she put a stop to that shit. Because you did realize after that, we saw less and less of Tammy. And
Bro, yes.
either she was with Jackie or Malaysia or she was with Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
Especially after Tammy's last season, excuse my blood child. Tammy
Mhm.
last season, oh my goodness, we only saw snippets of her
Yeah.
that last season. It was
Yeah.
with Jackie. It was
Now,
Jackie.
Yeah, because I mean, you know what? I think the thing for Tammy, and I think we all need to be honest with this. We all want to be accepted in some way, shape, or form or fashion, and sometimes age don't have nothing to do with it. And I feel like Tammy's whole thing was, well, these bitches is in, these bitches is it. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let me see what's going.
But
I don't feel like Tammy did anything different that nobody else probably would not do. But what I didn't like was how Tammy would like accept an apology, even though she knows it's bullshit, but she will accept it and move on. And then bullshit happens again down the line. And this, I'm kind of looking at it like, well, Tammy, that bitch was never your friend. She only apologized, probably because somebody made her ass do it because they wanted y'all to be friends. They got tired of y'all arguing with each other. And I, I don't know.
one of the commenters, CCF Freak, said something really great. He said that I really think it hit Tammy when Shawnee did not back her story up at the season 7 reunion. I agree. I agree with that comment.
Mm-hmm.
Until season 7, when Shawnee showed her ass, she tapped Shawnee on the thing like Shawnee, when Shawnee turned around like that, she saw right there how fake Shawnee was. But like Scotty said, we have been trying to tell your girl Shawnee is not your friend. She was never she's nobody's friend.
yeah,
And
nobody
another
Evelyn friend.
And another thing that did it for Tammy, in my opinion, was when she sat down and talked to Shawnee and she checked Shawnee about the whole comedy situation. Where she was like, well, Shawnee, when I was on stage talking about Evelyn or the other girls, you ain't crack a smile. But yet, when I talked to Jennifer and she was telling me about how Evelyn was talking about me like a dog, bitch, you was on the ground rolling with a damn belly laugh. So I'm just confused. What makes her jokes about me funny? But when I crack jokes about her, you can sit there with the stern face like, I ain't think that's funny. You ain't had to take it to that. Da, 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 da. That's where I really felt like Tammy was like, all right. Because now, even when she mentioned it and then Shawnee tried to dance around the shit, I think that was when that light bulb clicked off in Tammy's head. And she said, hey, you gonna lie to me in my face? Fine. Right after that, that was when I really started like, she like, yeah. And here recently, Tammy did a live, and she said she hasn't talked to Shawnee since that reunion. She hasn't talked to her since then. She don't know what Shawnee got going on. Don't give a damn. Don't ask her.
She don't talk to nobody from Basketball Wives but Royce and OG and probably
Yeah,
Melissa. Those are
Oh,
the
yeah.
she don't
only.
even
Well,
talk to Jackie. She's not cool
well,
with Jackie. No?
I don't know if she talked to
I don't
Jackie or not,
know.
but
Well,
I just know.
according to her communication with Malaysia is through Instagram by liking a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah. She says, I feel like if I like your picture, that's us having like some type of report on Instagram. So she says, so yeah, me and her is all right with that. So I don't think she fucked with none of them over there other than OG.
yeah,
Right.
just OG and Royce. That's
Yeah,
it.
and Royce.
And the one thing with Tammy is, like I said, she was really hurt during that season 7 reunion. And
Mm-hmm.
you can like it or not. Tammy always express how she feels, whether it's right, whether it's wrong. She's very always present in that moment. I guess that's an Aries, trait. But the thing with Tammy is what
Uh,
she actually messed up is she should have known, like I said, that Shawnee was not her friend. She trusted her too easily. I mean, you should have seen how your friend was treating other people, like the way how she did Jackie. Shawnee did Jackie wrong that season 6. All through Jackie was wrong. Shawnee switched up on her friend Jackie during the season 6 of Basketball Wives LA.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That first season when Evelyn came back and her and Jackie was beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let me just say this because I think that I was being a little bit too hard on Tammy when y'all mentioned it because of the fact that
A little too hard, a lot too hard. You was
I
going
let
in
me
on
finish.
Tammy's ass.
Let me finish. Um, I only say this because there was a time where I was friends with a certain person, and people, not necessarily people around me, but people that was not necessarily close into the situation. I think you two know exactly what I'm talking about. They were saying that that person wasn't my friend. That person really don't rock with me like that. They were saying that they don't really see it for me like that. All that other stuff, and of course I wasn't really hearing that only because I don't know y'all. I know them. And as far as I know, me and that person are good. And every time I ask that person if we good, they always say that we're good. Don't listen to what these people say. They don't want us to be friends. So sometimes when you and I guess my reaction to Tammy constantly being friends with these girls and me saying, bitch, they not your friend. That's probably what people were saying about me with that
And
person.
probably they was.
So,
I get where you coming from, Scotty.
Mhm.
Definitely.
so maybe my
Yeah.
judgment
That's
was
why I say sometimes it takes a person a lot longer when you in the throes of it versus if we on the outside looking in, and it's easy for us to say like, bitch, you stupid. That hoe is not your friend. What the hell is wrong with you? It's
Amy.
easy for us to say that, but we don't have that connection. Y'all do. So you're not gonna see it at that particular moment. You will be like, man, please, fuck y'all. Like this is my homegirl. I don't know what y'all talk about. And that's what that's how she carried it. But I'm glad she found out when she found out, and she took the steps that she needed to do to get the hell out of Dodge.
Right.
Right.
And Tammy has been one of the most successful ones off of Basketball
Yep.
Wives. I mean, let's be honest. Tammy is an OG reality star. She was back in the real world back in the early '90s. So she's been on
Mm-hmm.
TV for the longest, but she has still managed to have the most successful
Hey, Niecy.
career out of all the girls
Yep.
on the show.
And that's why Evelyn is a hater. And to be real, I feel like that's why Shawnee is a hater too. I'm gonna be real with you. I always felt like Vashandia always wanted Tammy to kind of somewhat be beneath her. And I kind of feel she wanted the same way for Evelyn too. And I felt like because Tammy broke out and Tammy became the crowd favorite, and everybody wanted to know what Tammy had to think. Could nothing get done unless it went through Tammy. Both of them bitches had a vendetta against her. That's how I feel.
But I
Including
don't understand why Shonda would think that anybody, because I really believe that when this show first started, Shawnee thought that she was going to be the star. I
yeah,
really believe it, and that
yeah.
was only because she probably thought she was going to be the star because she's Shaquille O'Neal's
Mm-hmm.
wife,
You
and
can't
she
be
has
the
more
Mm-hmm.
famous
Scotty.
husband.
You can't be the star if you don't have a personality.
At
That's
all.
what
Or
she
damn
lacks.
storyline.
Substance, as she said to Malaysia, baby girl, you lack substance and
And
personality.
that's another thing that killed me with her. Like when she told
Yeah.
Malaysia she didn't have
I
no
was about to say
substance,
that.
I'm like, girl, what substance do you have?
Right. Exactly. Listen. Now, if it was between Malaysia versus Shawnee on who would I watch on the show? Malaysia. You
Because
know,
I'm not watching Shawnee. And when Shawnee had her weak ass spin-off show, I damn sure didn't watch that. I don't give a fuck
oh
about
my
children.
god,
Period.
the
Now I
kids
ain't
were
gonna
the
lie.
most best part. Her
I
son.
ain't gonna lie. I did watch Shawnee's Full Court Life, but it had nothing to do with Big Face. It had everything to do with her fine ass son, especially the two older ones.
Oh
I
Oh,
God.
only watched for them.
Dixie.
Granted, they was a minor at the time. Don't judge me, judge Mammy. But they was the only reason why I watched it. It had nothing to do with Shawnee.
I thought her kids was funny, so I
Yeah, I
did
did
tune in from
too.
time to time.
They were the most interesting part of that.
Do y'all remember this? The CC Free put on the in the chat. He said, "Question to the panel: Do y'all remember that they were supposed to do a Basketball Wives movie?" I definitely remember that. They
I
were
remember
supposed
that.
to.
Movie. When was
Yeah, I
this?
remember that.
Yeah, Shawnee said that this was back when Basketball Wives was in its prime. I want to say it was
Mm-hmm.
season 3 or 4. They were saying
Mm-hmm.
that they were gonna do a movie based on Basketball Wives, and it never came to fruition. And I think it was season
I didn't know
four.
that.
and they were talking about that, and they probably wound up not doing it because that the season that they announced that was the season where Star Jones had a petition out against them. Advertisers was pulling away from the show. Evelyn had hopped across the damn table like a damn animal. Tammy bullied Future. Evelyn was throwing wine bottles in place that people hitting Jennifer upside the head with a clutch purse. All that shit was going on. So they probably was like, look, we ain't fucking with these bitches. So we
Mhm.
have to get them shit.
Star Jones, you need to mind your own fucking business. Star Jones got on my nerves because I was here for basketball. And
Hey,
because of
for real
that ugly
though.
ass heifer, they had to cancel the day. I was not here for Star Jones. Girl, you only mad because you been the undercover Sugarfoot for so damn long, and that's why you had residual pissed offness on her ass. See, I ain't like she made me mad. I was here for Basketball Wives then. I was here for Basketball Wives then.
Even my granny watched Basketball Wives back
Yeah,
then. So me and
I
my
was,
70-year-old
that was
grandmama
my show.
watched it.
That was my show. That's what most people remembered me for was reviewing Basketball Wives back then. So that was that was my fucking show back then. So I too was pissed off that she had a petition out against them. I was mad about that, and I'm like, bitch, listen, don't be trying to come between my shit.
yeah,
Serious? That's
yeah.
how I felt back then. But it's like Evelyn, girl.
So this is my question. What are they going to do now with the show? First of all, I didn't know that the Basketball Wives was getting renewed for another season. I didn't know that.
They already
Someone,
filmed.
yeah, someone said that it's not just for one season. They signed a contract for three more
Mhm.
seasons. That's what I
Oh,
heard. So
okay.
I
And
don't
they
know. I don't
already
know.
filming or they
And they
finished it.
already filming. They either already filming or they finished filming. I don't know how far along in filming they are. I don't know who's on the cast. All I know is
Mhm.
that Evelyn said her ass quit today, and I don't know if she's in any parts of this season at all. I don't know if she quitting after this season is over with. That's coming up. I don't know, but however, if she's not a part of the show, and if they're not done filming, that's a good question, Josiah. What the fuck are they gonna do? And what made VH1 want to sign them to a contract for three more seasons when the ratings were terrible this past season? Those were the worst ratings basketball wise ever seen
So,
in the
right.
fifties.
Right. The first thing that came to my mind today when Evelyn announced that she would not be returning to the show was, oh, okay, y'all about to get canceled.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
Uh-huh.
clearly Evelyn is Shawnee's lapdog, or should I say, bestie on the show. So it wouldn't make any sense for her to leave, and all you're gonna have is who, Jackie and him. Like, I'm not interested to see Christian's life, or I'm not interested to see Malaysia or see what's going on with her. We don't care. That last OG exposed y'all that last season for everything y'all were, and you lost the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
Let me ask y'all this.
mm-hmm.
Do y'all think her quitting the show and her reasons for quitting the show, do y'all think that was a personal attack against OG? Because I do. Because I feel like the only person that you had a problem up there with was OG. The only
Mm-hmm.
person that you felt like you had a hostile work environment with and it got toxic and all the rest of that shit was her. But that was her doing. Because OG never did
Yeah,
anything to Evelyn.
nothing to her. Absolutely nothing. And then it's kind of like this. Maybe because someone in the comments said that VH1 is being ran by a new group of people or something like that. So that could be it. They probably talk because her and Shawnee love to pull the card of, I'm not filming with her. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
filming with them. I'm not doing this. They probably said, bitch, if you don't film with OG, you're either
Right.
going to take a pay cut or you got to get
Or
your
you
ass
gonna
the fuck
yeah,
out of
right.
here.
Right.
And remember, y'all, last season before this recent season, there was rumors that Shawnee had an ultimatum. Either you be on the show and you lose your EP, or you be behind the scenes, period, and you don't be involved with these women. So maybe somewhat of that rumor is true. And next season, Shawnee has a choice to either be on a cast as a cast member and them edit her the way how they want to, or her be behind the scenes and not be mixed with this group, because Shawnee makes the show horrible when she's in the mix
Yes,
with these
she
women.
does. She does because she used her EP card as a way to silence people. Like she feels as though because she's the EP, can't nobody speak up to her. Bitch, have you ever seen Married to Medicine? They
Okay,
kicked her off her own damn show.
didn't it?
Hey, whoop, kick Mariah off her show.
I've
They didn't like
always felt like Shawnee was like a huge letdown for the show
she
because she
was.
always stirred the pot,
Absolutely.
but can't nobody cuss her ass the hell out. I've always felt like if somebody could dig in her ass the way Brandy did, that was a good, and I lived for that. That was the best scene of that whole damn season.
It really was.
Somebody get Shawnee ass together.
It really was. I was
It
here for it
was.
all. I didn't. That made. I already liked Brandy before that, but that made me love her ass when she read her ass the fuck down at that fucking
Mhm.
table. Because everything that Brandy said was everything we were saying in our reviews. I was so glad that somebody said it to her face, because nobody else was gonna fucking say it. Shawnee came on that show and she was looking down on those girls. She was acting like
Oh
she was
yeah.
above them. She was treating them like they were beneath
Yep.
her. She and
Yeah,
Brandy was the only one to call her out on this shit. And when
yeah.
somebody gave the same shit that she gives to everybody else, when Brandy gave it to her, she thanked her for her services. Only for the bitch to come back next season
Mhm.
because Shawnee could not do a goddamn thing about it. Why? Because VH1 said, "Oh no, bitch, we bringing her back."
And Shawnee admitted that. I don't know if y'all used to watch those VH1 like behind the scenes interviews and stuff, but Shawnee admitted she's like, I didn't want Brandy to come back next season,
That was
but
VH1.
I'm on a team of producers and I was outruled for her to come back. So,
Mm-hmm.
like y'all said, Shawnee ain't got that much power.
Yeah,
And then,
like I can't stand that
yeah,
shit. Like
and then
if
after
you want
that,
to be if you want to be on the cast, you should be able to get read and get cussed out and get talked
Exactly.
about like a goddamn dog the same way everybody else do. If you don't want to deal with that, bitch, get your ass behind the damn scenes. You can't
exactly.
like you don't see Mona frolicking along and fool along with the damn cast. You don't see her doing that. You don't
Right.
see Andy doing that. You don't see none of them doing that, bitch. Why you got to do it?
Hmm. And another thing is, when they came back for season 6, Malaysia and Brandy left the show.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
But when they let Evelyn come back and they brought in the likes of fucking Bonnie Jill and
Who I
Kristen,
forgot she was even on the show, Bonnie Jill. Oh my
Bonnie
goodness.
Jill and Kristen and her sister Asia and that chick Kiana who was dating Nick Young or had his baby
No.
or something like that. They
Season
brought her
6
on
was the
the
best
show.
season as
It was
far as
just
production to me.
they brought all those girls on there, and when the show was boring, who did they bring back? Brandy and fucking Malaysia. And then when they brought them back, Shawnee was like, "Well, I don't want to film with, I don't want Brandy on this show." So because VH1 wanted her back, the only way that Shawnee could kick that bitch off was with is if no one films with her. If
Uh-huh.
if nobody films with her, she can go. So Evelyn already gonna be on point with me. She gonna stand right behind me on this. So I'm gonna get Evelyn not to film with that bitch. We gonna rope Tammy in, and we gonna get her not to film with her either. And then we're gonna get these new bitches not to film with her either. And I remember Sania doing an interview with Quadir. Shout out to Quadir. She did an interview with Quadir, and she even said that I think Quadir made a statement saying that Sania, Brandy, and Malaysia would have been a great trio for that show. They
It
would have
would
been
have.
highly entertaining
Absolutely.
if they was a trio. And I felt the same way. And
Yeah.
Sania said that she loved Brandy, and she was one of the only ones besides Jackie in Malaysia that was willing to film with her. And she said, but they wouldn't let her film. That was a bitch that wanted to film with her, but they wouldn't let her film.
But I'm confused. Wasn't Sania brought in by Evelyn as a stylist? So Evelyn didn't want to film with the bitch that brought her on the show as a stylist for Kristen?
Hmm.
Messy.
Exactly. Exactly. Evelyn brought Sania on, but Sania wound up being really, really cool with Jackie, Malaysia, and Brandy.
Right.
Those are people she was.
All
She
was
was
beefing
cool.
with at that time.
Yeah. So when I guess when you really think about it, when it came down to Brandy, the only people that was filming with Brandy was Jackie and Malaysia, because Bonnie Jill was gonna go wherever the fuck Shawnee went, and so was Chris. So,
Right.
but Leah wanted to film with Brandy, but then she was like, but they wouldn't let Brandy film with me. They wouldn't let Brandy film with me, and I wonder why they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
See, where they went wrong at is that they had a bunch of bitches besides Jackie that was not married to anything dealing with basketball. I felt like Bonnie Jill would have been a good addition if there were other women that was on there that was like her, like Jackie. I was here for Jackie and Bonnie Jill. They had the most reason to be there. Like Bonnie Jill is a commentator for the NBA. She like, I see her all the time. I ain't know her name, but I knew her. I said I know that bitch is here all the time on ESPN. Shout out, like I knew who she was. And I said, oh, okay, she on back. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. You know, and
Child, Bonnie G. Rock.
Yeah, until you said Bonnie Jill, I forgot all about her. Like for real, I forgot half of the season 6. Remember Nick Young's now girlfriend or something? But at the time he was his ex. What's her name? Kiana Green or something? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Oh shit, what was her name? It wasn't Persia. Persia
No.
was the girl who said that she
I forgot about her
they
too.
were together.
I forgot about her too. But it's another
Sania?
No,
Kiana.
not
Kiana. It was
Kiana
Kiana.
or something like that.
Kiana
It
was
was
Nick.
Kiana.
Yeah, Kiana was Nick Young's baby mama. Brandy
Yes.
was married. Brandy was married. Malaysia was married at one point, but she was divorced by now.
Yeah.
Um,
That's right.
I don't remember nobody else.
What was the name of that Afrocentric wife that was at Laura and Malaysia?
They
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking about
Tanya.
Tanya.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
She was so damn matronly and tired. But y'all know who I lived for? And she was matronly and tired, but I still lived for her. Kimsha.
I knew
Oh yeah.
I lived for
I hate
Kimsha.
that
She was
I wanted
tired,
to
but
go
I
to the
lived for
show
her.
her ghetto ass. I knew you was gonna say her ghetto ass.
I lived for her.
She was
Lord, I
so
lived for
ghetto.
Kimsha. I did. Bring her back. If y'all want to bring somebody back,
So
bring back
ghetto. Oh
Kimsha.
my
Oh,
god.
Kimsha
Kimsha
ain't
was
coming
ghetto
back
as
now.
fuck. Okay.
She was only on for like what?
Like,
2-3 episodes, like 1 or 2 episodes.
Her,
Yeah,
her
Kimsha couldn't deal
was
with
on
them
there
bitches.
the same amount of times. 2 damn episodes. The only thing was Kimsha came back on the last episode because she was Jackie's friend. She came back on the
Mm-hmm.
last episode. But after that fight, Kimsha did not come back. And
Okay, she was.
I don't
Kimsha
know
looked
I
like
why.
she could go
live for
down though. I'm not
Kimsha.
gonna
Lord
lie.
knows I live for Kimsha. I always wonder why she got married to Ron Artest. Girl, how? When? For the money? I understand.
Kimsha was
I
hood.
understand.
Kimsha was hood as fuck. Okay.
And who the hell married Tanya? Because I swore she was the auntie at the table that just did not fit in, didn't belong.
Tanya did not fit in at all,
I
man.
said,
At all.
When she told Jackie, well, I don't take buses.
what is she here for?
She belonged on another show.
Oh shit. She said, well, I
The
don't
Real
take
Fake
buses.
Wives of LA. That's what the show she belonged on.
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie. Tanya was funny as fuck to me, but she wasn't supposed to be funny. But she was funny as fuck to me because
Especially when she was unbothered during that whole fight between that first episode when Malaysia and Laura got into it, and she was just sitting there.
Listen, maybe they brought her in to put her up with Jackie because Jackie was old as Methuselah too. So I guess they felt like they'd be the aunties of the show.
Right, to bring in, y'all about to say, bring in that auntie.
You know, right. And then Kimsha, she damn near with them. So you just put her ass over there with them. And then all the rest of them can be together and let's see how that goes. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. A lot of people felt like Malaysia won that fight for Laura. And y'all know I don't live for the Govan sisters at all. But I don't see where Malaysia won that fight. I don't. It seemed like she missed.
To be honest, neither one of them won when you really think about it.
Yeah. But they won't no punk bitches though. I will say that. Laura and Malaysia, they won't no punk bitches. I was for
I would say that Malaysia's punch to the face, that first hit that she had was probably probably the only hit that was in the fight. So that's probably why we all said she won because she was the only one who had a hit that connected. Because after that, it was a bunch of hair pulling and the drag out, and it's.
Well, Laura ain't had no business fighting no way. She just pushed the baby out her cooch. What was she doing fighting? I know she lying.
That's what I'm saying, child. Like, and then why was Imani there?
Oh, I forgot about Imani. She didn't add anything to the show. That whole season, that whole second half of the season was let's team up against Drea. Drea.
Amani was a follow. Amani was just like Jennifer, but worse. Because hers was obvious. It was evident. It bled.
And judgmental as hell. And for what?
I didn't understand how, girl, your man don't even want you.
Right. Her man wasn't even being faithful to her, but you judging everybody else and you judging Drea. Girl, bye.
Right, girl. Then Brooke Bailey.
I lived for Brooke because Brooke went up against Jackie, and I was here for it.
I thought she should have came back for season 3.
I couldn't stand Jackie back then, and I wanted somebody to whoop her ass. And Brooke stepped up to the plate.
I didn't like Jackie back then.
I didn't like Brooke at all, but she stepped up to the plate.
Child, I would never forget how you dragged the hell out of Jackie season 3 of Basketball Wives LA. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I remember it so vividly. You called that girl Holiday Heart. Jeez.
Right. That is what she looked like. I did not see it for Jackie. I did not like the way she treated Drea because she had no reason to. She only treated Drea that way because of Doug. I said, bitch, what the fuck make you think she won't Doug?
I don't even think
You're doing way too much, Jackie.
Doug
Stop.
wanted a man, in my opinion. So, and that's why he with you because you look like one. But that's another story. Sunday in British.
British don't mind, but Sunday and that tight ass bun and ponytail.
She was such a toxic. She was like a Kenya Moore 2.0 to the show. Like when Kenya first came in, when she showed her ass out that season. But Sunday is worse because she hits below the belt.
Yes,
like
she does.
she comes for blood. Like it's
not even. Make a baby. If she told her to go make a baby, knowing that she can't have no kids, I was like.
It would have been all bets. Everybody would have hold me back because I would have been fighting this weekend and all.
She was good for the show, though. I didn't like her, but she was good for the show.
She was good for the show, but that bitch was tired and she couldn't fight. How you let Drea of all people give you a damn black eye? Drea won her first fight off you, and you was the loudest hoe in the room. And
I heard it was actually Malaysia that gave.
I heard that too. And when I went back and saw it, I did see where Malaysia took a swing. So, I mean, Drea, I'm just saying. When I went back and looked at it, I did see where Malaysia took a swing, and I did assume that was probably her hit, not yours, because we all know.
Now, let me say this real quick. I got to say this real quick because I was just looking at my phone just now, and in my community, while I guess it's an Evelyn fan because I had posted that the three of us was going live to drag her tonight, and somebody said, "Who cares?" No, nobody cares. Obviously, they do. It's over 200 people in here. Obviously, the people do give a damn, and you do too. That's why you're confident. That's why you're mad. Evelyn still is not on the show no more, and we still gonna talk about it. So get over yourself.
I'm so glad she was on the show because she didn't really add anything to it but fashion.
Who did?
Who goes up for Evelyn? Seriously, who goes up for Evelyn?
Listen,
they go
up for fucking Evelyn. Like, remember, how many months ago was that? About 4 months ago, when the ice storm hit and I was stuck at home. They said that was my karma for talking about Evelyn. Like, girl,
people are such assholes, man. Like, oh my goodness.
So it's so because I was talking about Evelyn, that's why I got stuck at home in ice storm. Okay.
So what's Evelyn's karma for this shit that she got going on? Lord, it's so many things.
Evelyn's karma to get headbutted the way she did after the way she hopped across tables and threw wine bottles and tried to fight every damn body? Was that her fucking karma? That's what I'm trying to understand. Is that her fucking karma? She tried to put her hands on everybody else, and her own damn husband put hands on her. Not trying to make light of domestic violence or anything like that, but since we want to talk about karma and what other people deserve, did she deserve that? Like I deserve to be stuck in an ice storm because I was talking because I was getting paid to drag her. Because you're not getting paid to drag me. Are you getting paid? You're not getting paid to drag me, but us up here get paid to drag that bitch. So you can stay mad about it. Long as she gets, because let's just be real. Like I just told Terrence Josiah before we went live, I said, listen, I took a break when my uncle passed, and when I came back, them views was fucking low. It was
It's
a
all good.
struggle. It was a struggle when I came back. But bitch, when Evelyn quit Basketball Wives, and I did that video roasting her ass. They came back just like that. So thank you, Evelyn, for my feedback. Thank you. And thank you for giving me 30 new subscribers today. Thank you. Video almost at 7K already. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you. The name that pays, bitch. Every time you get in the news, I'm gonna talk about your ass. It gives me a big check every damn
Right.
time.
I feel like
Thank
there's gonna
you.
be more news out that Evelyn and Shawnee kind of fell out behind the scenes. Mark my word. I know it's coming out soon.
Oh
It's more
hell
than
yeah! Evelyn got up here and basically blamed the show for her bad behavior. It was the show's fault that all of this happened. It was the show's fault that she got named the colorist. It was the show's fault that she got named a degenerate. It was her the
exactly. And this
show's
just
fault.
happened again. This has
Yeah,
happened back in season 4 when she like Shawnee, not Shawnee. Sorry, Scotty said she showed her ass out throwing wine
Don't
balls.
get me mixed up with that bitch. Don't get me
Sorry,
mixed up with that bitch.
sorry,
and
Go ahead.
sorry.
Sean, when a bitch shows you who she is, you're supposed to believe for the first time. Why would you invite her back on the show after that shit? It's
And
because
then
of her it got canceled.
And then for season 5 with that fake ass I'm a renewed woman bullshit. Remember
Right.
in season 5 when she had the dark hair and she act like she was this whole brand new person and oh my
Yeah,
god.
when she did the interview. I
Right.
remember.
When she tried to come for Tammy Tucker, oh my gosh, she was being so
I remember
aggressive.
that.
She's so aggressive. Like I just don't girl bye. It's all fake and it's all bullshit. Even that first
Like,
few episodes for season 6. When she came back to the Basketball Wives with the other girls in LA, she tried to act all cool or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Flew right out the window when her and Jackie got into it.
Yep.
sure did.
That bullshit.
Sure did. And then she really started acting a fool when Jennifer came back. And then it's like, girl, you cause season 8 was nothing but season 4 all over again. It was the
Mm-hmm.
same fucking shit. And this is why she quitting. I already knew she was gonna quit cause she do that shit all the time. When the kitchen gets too hot, the bitch runs to the
Mm-hmm.
nearest freezer. The bitch runs every time the
Right.
kitchen gets too
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking hot on her ass. Every fucking time. Like,
Yep.
bitch, are you ever gonna take any responsibility for your own motherfucking actions? After season 4, when you throwing drinks and shit and jumping across tables and all this other bullshit, then y'all want to use their reunion to save fucking face. Every time y'all do shit like this, y'all want to save face every time. Y'all can't keep saving face. This is who the fuck y'all are.
Right.
Grow the fuck up and own y'all shit. Just own up to the fact that you bitches are almost 40 years old. Y'all still doing the same shit that you've been doing for years. Grow the fuck up.
And I
Almost.
honestly think that the fans are tired. That's why that last season of views was under 500,000 because the fans are tired and we see right through the bullshit. When I tell
Exactly.
y'all after season 8, baby, it was so much. It opened a whole new door and conversation about colorism. Baby, colorism was
Paranoid.
trending all over YouTube. Everybody was
Listen,
making a bank because people are beginning to realize after season 8 that they was on some bullshit.
Exactly. But I will say Basketball Wives made me and Terrence become friends. So thank y'all for the
yeah.
bullshit.
And listen,
Thank
it put a check in everybody's book. Everybody had a check.
Listen. Basketball wise, season 8 is the prime reason why I'm at 15K now.
you.
Because before then, I only had 800 and something subscribers. Okay. So I'm not going to sit here and dog it all the way out, but I'm going to dog that bitch out. But I ain't going to dog it all the way out because it lent a hand when it needed to lend a hand.
Right. Exactly. And that ass deserved to get dragged because that was
Period.
a mess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but at least I will say that my channel was in a slump for a couple of years. But baby, when that season came the fuck out, baby, when I tell you I saw the highest fucking views I had seen in fucking years, bitch. Okay.
Woo,
Thank you.
listen,
Basketball Wives got me a friend for life in Terrence. Thank you, Basketball Wives. I really
Right.
appreciate that. Thank you.
and
Thank
honestly,
you.
after Shawnee told the fans to stop being invested in the show, that's when
It
the
was
views
over.
went down for last season as well.
It did.
People were like, okay,
Hmm.
people start putting their money or their time into YouTube reviews versus
Yep.
watching the show itself.
Cause
And
baby,
that's
let me tell you something. Them YouTube reviews did me well.
yeah. That's exactly what happened, Josiah, because when she did that live and brought Shaq ugly ass up there, that that
That's
TikTok I
ugly.
did got me 60,000 views. All right. So I appreciate you, Shawnee. You
Uh-huh.
was good for something. You
Yes,
did. You
baby,
gave
and
me
you gave me the
60,000 views.
highest
You
views.
and Shaq, y'all did.
Cause baby, y'all gave me the highest views I had seen in years,
Yeah.
bitch. My channel was
Yeah.
stagnant as a motherfucker. My channel had been stagnant as a motherfucker for 2 damn years, bitch. And
Yeah.
you gave me a reason to fucking keep going on YouTube, bitch. You resurrected me from the dead, bitch.
Not
Okay?
resurrected. Boy,
You
bye.
resurrected my shit,
That's
bitch.
real. I'm
You
telling you.
resurrected my shit,
I'm
bitch.
telling you.
Okay? I was stuck at 15K for motherfucking years. And when y'all started acting a goddamn fool, I went up to 18K in about a couple of weeks, bitch. Okay? Mm.
Hmm.
I'm almost at 24K now. Thank you, Basketball Wives.
Right. There you.
You did something. You did something. Because folks want to say Basketball Wives they love to try to tell me Basketball Wives put you on. Bitch, they been putting me on. What are you saying? I've been reviewing Basketball Wives. People
Right.
And
know
I
me
don't
from
mind telling them it did. It
shit.
did. It did.
What are
Cause
you
I was cussing them hoes out then. It
saying?
got me on the
Exactly.
map because I cussed those hoes out. So what y'all talking about?
Exactly.
I'm doing the same thing I'm doing now that I did then. So what's the difference?
So what's tea, bitch? It's
Yeah.
nothing new. It's nothing. It's nothing. What are you saying, bitch? It put money in our goddamn pocket. What are you saying? So, girl, bye. Like y'all see some of y'all. I ain't gonna say the people in the checkers. Everybody in the chess seem to be on the same page as we were. A lot of these motherfuckers be sitting up here trying to read us and roast us because we dragging Evelyn them and talking about if it wasn't for them, y'all wouldn't be on. You damn right. So I appreciate y'all for showing y'all
Yeah.
love. Because guess
Yeah.
what? We get paid to drag them. Y'all don't get paid to drag us.
Mm-mm.
Period.
There you go.
That's
You
what you
better
feel.
read, Scotty. And
That's
then
what you
leave the
feel
words that you leave.
like.
That was a read.
Was
Yeah.
Yeah,
there ever a football wives? Yeah,
it
baller wives.
was. Yeah, it
Baller
was a
wives.
football
And it was
wife.
tied.
Oh yeah, there was a baseball wives
It
too.
was tied. That was tied too. I tried to watch it. I tried to
Oh,
get
I
it
didn't
a
even,
chance. It was
bitch, I
tied.
didn't even try to watch Baseball Wives. I wasn't even going to try to watch
Yeah.
that bullshit.
I tried. It was tied. I tried to watch Racing Wives. That was tied. Like
You
I
watched
tried
it?
to find y'all new shows.
Racing
I
wives.
didn't do
When did
nothing
that
for
come
me.
out?
Yeah, Racing Wives. It was the wives of the NASCAR drivers. It came on CMT, the country music channel.
Oh, I
It
didn't even
came
know
on
that.
that. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be good because it was new, but it was just like Basketball Wives, just a lot more uppitier. But other than that, it was just like Basketball Wives. It was no different.
Oh
But
wow.
Football Wives was like Basketball Wives too, because all those girls ever did was gang up on Pilar Sanders. That's all they did. They bullied
Yeah,
her. That's all they did on there.
I
And they
miss
only lasted
I
one
miss
day.
Wags. Y'all saw Wags like
I
Miami?
never watched Wags.
I did.
I used to love
I
Wags.
didn't buy Wags. I never reviewed it, but I did. I wish I would have reviewed it because I do
Mhm.
feel like they would have got me some views.
You know that other show that VH1 came out with, I think it was a couple of years ago. It was after season 6 of Basketball Wives. They came out with some show called Baller Wives, and they had Michael
Yeah,
Vick.
that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the football wives I was talking about.
yeah,
All of
because
those wives were football player wives.
yeah, like they were cool because I'd say they were cool. They went all that because I stopped reviewing that show after the third episode. But
I
I was
reviewed it too.
yeah, but Michael Vick's wife was a producer, was the executive producer, and those girls was throwing drinks on her and reading her ass down, and she didn't try to fire nobody. But I guess I mean she only had one damn season, so she couldn't fire no fucking body.
One
But
damn season, it was only 6 episodes.
6 episodes. So
I didn't like Kiafa, and I
I
know
didn't know that
Kiafa
either.
personally.
I
My brother
forgot all
used
about
to
that show.
play football with Michael Vick, so I
Oh,
knew Kiafa, but I just didn't like her on the show. She came on there trying to be like Shawnee, and she no, you don't. She didn't carry that personality. She didn't.
hmm. I ain't
I
like her.
felt like Stacy was more a better fit to be like that bitch quicker than Kiafa was.
I like
Mhm.
Stacey, to be honest. I know
Mm-hmm.
that I know she wasn't supposed to be liked, but I liked her.
Me
Uh,
too. Me
I,
too. I lived for Stacey
I
Chambers. I did.
liked. I
Why did they
did.
cancel the show?
So who was watching it?
It won't get no views. They
Nobody.
canceled it right in the middle of the first season. After the sixth episode, they was done. I said, "Damn, VH1,
Like
y'all ain't wasting
nobody.
no time."
They didn't try to give it a chance though. But my thing of it is, when Love and Hip Hop first came out, they didn't have no big ass ratings like that themselves. Like Love and Hip Hop's very first season
Mhm.
was under 1 million views, and they brought this shit back. But when they didn't get no high views like that until their second season, when Chrissy and Kim Bella got into their fight in the hotel, and after that, they became the biggest
Mhm.
thing
Oh
on
yeah.
VH1. They basically, because Basketball Wives was the premier reality show on VH1 for a
Yeah.
long time, but
Right,
then with
and
Love
that
and
was
Hip Hop,
around
it
what,
blew up.
2011. Basketball Wives was that show back in
Uh-huh.
2011 for sure.
Yes,
Well,
it
I
was.
remember they said something about Baller Wives got picked up for a second season, but they was like, no, none of the wives on the cast wanted to film with each other, and none of them wanted to do a reunion, and that's why they said they just canceled it. I
Wow.
that's
Mm.
what they said. I don't know how true it is, but I do remember that.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, that's normally how this shit go. But Basketball Wives was the premier show on VH1. Like Housewives of Atlanta was the premier show on Bravo. That was the
Mm-hmm.
premier show. Now, Basketball Wives was never seen
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta Housewives in terms of ratings. They was
Oh
never
yeah.
there. But on VH1, they were the premier show
Mm-hmm.
until Love and Hip Hop came and blew
And
up.
I used to like. I'm gonna be real. I'm reading them out of their G Raws today. But yesterday, back then, I lived for Shawnee. I was a huge Shawnee fan. I was a huge Evelyn fan. I was. First season, second season, I
I ain't
was
never
here for
liked them.
Shawnee and Evelyn. I
I ain't
I
never
stopped
never
liked
cared
being
for
here. No,
Shiny.
no, no. First season, I was here for Evelyn. I stopped being here for Evelyn after she did that shit to Tammy. I no longer liked her. I was
I
still cool with
never,
Shawnee up until she did that shit to Jackie. Then I no longer had it for Shawnee. I was over that
see,
hoe.
I never fucked with them because I didn't like how they treated Royce from the very beginning. Like they looked down on Royce. And especially when Royce was doing that dance by that pool and Evelyn looking down on her. It looks bad. But then the next season you fucking Chad on the first date.
I
Right,
remember that. Yep.
right. See, it was more so Evelyn for me than Shawnee. I felt like the only reason why Shawnee was treating Royce like that was because of Evelyn. Like I've
Yeah.
always felt like Evelyn ran basketball wise. It was never Shawnee. It was always Evelyn
Oh
because
yeah.
it seemed like any way Evelyn went, Shawnee went. Bitch,
She
you the leader. She's supposed to be following you.
and you know, on the first season of Basketball Wives, Shonda wasn't even there like that. Like she'll pop
Yeah.
in here and there, so I didn't have an issue with her on the first episode, on the first season. But that second season, when we started seeing her more often, and I started seeing her for the bitch that she really was, I was so glad when Gloria read Master Splinter down at
Me
that fucking.
too.
Oh
Me too.
yeah. She
Me
Gloria
too.
did
I ain't
get
gonna
her
lie.
ass
I
together.
was here for that.
Gloria drugged that bitch. Okay,
Yep.
she drugged that fucking bitch. Okay, period. And I don't even
Ain't that
like
when
her.
Shawnee tried to walk in that in that restaurant dressed down like she finna fight some damn baddie? Won't that when that was?
Yeah. Like, girl,
Mhm.
Child.
you sit down, child. Don't sit down.
I
Like
was
Yeah.
mad at Gloria. I said, Gloria, I know you're not about to let these bitches punk you up out of this damn restaurant. I know you're not finna leave, Gloria. Gloria made me so mad.
I mean,
Shawnee was with that scene though.
I think that she felt it was the best thing for her, being that she was practically ganged up on. So it's kind of like, what's the point of me sitting here arguing with these bitches? None of them like me. What am I arguing with them for? But she read the fuck out of Shawnee, and Shawnee needed everything Gloria gave her ass. She deserved it.
Mhm.
I don't know what they was looking for from Gloria. At the end of the day, we know Laura fucked Shaq. She did. But that's
Right.
that girl's sister, Shawnee. So I don't know what the hell you was expecting from her. That's her sister.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
hell
at
do
the
you
end of the
mean?
day, what makes you think that she's going to take your side over her
Right.
sister? Yeah, we know that Laura did it. We know that. And we know that it was messed up that she did it. However, I don't know what Shawnee wanted from her. I don't know what Jennifer and Evelyn wanted from her either because they all were ganging up on her over that. And I
Mhm.
feel like,
Always.
what's the point? Why y'all coming at her about something that her sister did? Not something that she did per se, but something that her fucking sister did that ain't got nothing to do with her. I'm trying to understand it. And I still don't understand it to this day.
Right. And
I'm
real
glad.
bitches do real shit. So if you really felt that way, Shawnee, why you ain't pull up on her damn sister? Fuck Gloria. If you was a real bitch, you would have pulled up on Gloria. Let me come
But
talk to
yeah,
you.
yeah. Instead, you decided to put Glory on a whole nother franchise of the Basketball Wives and give her a check.
Right.
Dumb,
I never understood that either.
That didn't make any
dumb,
sense to me.
dumb. Didn't make any sense to me. Period. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Just dumb. Like I'm like, girl, really?
So
You,
now that Evelyn is gone, what is y'all predictions for season 10 if y'all watching it?
because I am definitely on the fence about
Recast
watching
all of
it.
them. Everybody needs to be recasted, or I know they said they might be moving to a new city. Get a new set of wives. I think this group has done dried out, like really has dried out.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I agree, Josiah. I think that it's slick like not basketball wives. It's slick like Housewives of Atlanta. How that particular group has really run its course, and it's time for them to get some more people at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, how much more are we gonna get from Candy, Kenya, Cynthia, and
Right.
Portia? Else are
Right.
we gonna get from them? So it's like at this point with Evelyn being gone, Shawnee don't have nobody else to bounce off of. So at this point, what exactly are they gonna do? And half of these bitches don't even live in LA no more.
Right.
A lot of them live in fucking Atlanta
In
now.
Atlanta, yeah.
So what exactly are you gonna do?
If you're going to do LA, just I will only say keep Jackie and then get a new group. But who are you
Yeah.
going to find in LA to film?
Well, since
Liza?
all of them live in Atlanta, girl, make a new damn franchise, Basketball Wives
Oh,
Atlanta.
Liza
I
Minnelli.
might be here for it because them Atlanta hoes gonna cuss Shawnee ass out. That's one thing about them Atlanta hoes. They gonna
Johnny
stump the
don't
mud
need to
hole in
be on
Shawnee.
that
I be here
show,
for it.
period. No
Yeah,
Shiny.
Shawnee don't need
No,
to be on
no,
that
no
show at
Shiny.
all. And then Shawnee don't even live in LA no more. She is in Houston. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do Basketball Wives Houston? Because again, that was Tammy's
No,
idea from
Right.
the
no,
Now
beginning.
that
because if
would be
Tammy
some
ain't gonna be a part of it, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I ain't
right.
supporting it.
You said if who ain't a part of it, Tammy?
Tammy. Tammy was
Oh,
supposed to be the executive producer.
she
Tammy
was.
said she picked everybody.
She did.
She had everything all set.
She did. But
So if she fuck around and do that, I'm not watching it.
what happened with that though? Did Shawnee not want to give her no credit for it, or
No.
like?
Shawnee, no, Shawney didn't give her the executive producer credit for it. And then right after that, she moved to Houston to be closer to her two children that goes to LSU.
Now it would
That's
be
Mm.
what
messed
she
up
said.
if Shawnee goes pick the same cast that Tammy originally had. Now that would be some shady ish, and I would have went off on
She
social.
would do that. She would do that though. She would. Now, with her being in Houston, if she try to do a Basketball Wives Houston, girl, okay.
I'm not, and if I do
No,
watch it, I'm
listen.
gonna cuss it.
Houston
I'm gonna cuss
basketball
it.
wives is a different breed. Shawnee ain't ready for that. That LA stuff, fake stuff, ain't gonna work in Houston.
Now in Houston, they're gonna stump a mud hole in her, just like they will if she. I'm telling you,
It's a
just
couple.
like they will if she come to Atlanta. They're gonna stump her, if she come
Everybody
around here
knows
to
some
New
Jones
York.
in H Town.
They're gonna stump a mud hole in her.
But she was
Evelyn
supposed
ain't gonna
to
be able
be.
to save her.
But you know she was supposed to do Basketball Wives in New York a couple of years ago, and Sania was supposed to be the HBIC of that show, but that show never happened. Just like Basketball Wives Houston never happened. So I wonder why these other Basketball Wives spin-offs never happened for her. I wonder why.
Cause
I'm
she
pretty
not
sure the
smart.
truth will come out soon. What happened? It'll come out soon.
Yeah, like like the people that be on these Houston shows, they don't play no games. Because remember, Love and Hip Hop had a Houston version, and it didn't see the light of day.
Oh yeah, oh no, baby, they shut that down when that guy allegedly pulled out that gun on that producer. It was a wrap. And I was
Like,
so mad too because I was trying to get on the show to at least be a little back, do a little background extra or something, just sit in the back, be one of the
listen, 'cause
paid actors.
that show was gonna be lit though,
It
cause
was.
they had Kirk Bangs on there.
You
They
had
had
Megan, you had
Johnny Blaze,
Johnny Blaze,
Megan,
yeah, Just
um,
Brittany. It was gonna be a
yeah,
good
just
mix.
Brittany. And just Brittany and Johnny Blaze were beefing real hard too. They
God.
fought and everything. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was so
Camera.
waiting for
They
Love
fought.
and Hip Hop Houston, but then we got Miami instead, and I was like, girl.
Yeah. And don't Miami is cute. I like Miami.
Miami turned out to be good the third season though.
When
Like
Johnny
when they
Lee
got
came
rid
out.
of all the dead weight and shit, and they brought in like Sukiana and Hood Brad and all them, it became watchable for me. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I can deal with it. Okay, you
Right.
know, we ain't got nobody kissing Trina's ass now, so okay,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true because they did come for Trina too. That
I was
season,
here for it.
one of the
I was here
girls.
for. I definitely was here for somebody coming for Trina. But Trina, it was annoying me without her grandstanding. Like she was annoying the fuck out of me. Like this is why I can't do no show like that. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. I'm not gonna do that. That
Period.
ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. Period. It's just not gonna happen. So fuck that. Like, and that's the issue with Basketball Wives. Shawnee want a group of people that's gonna kiss her ass, and that's not fucking entertaining. Like, you gotta understand if a person can't speak up to you, we don't want to see that. If everybody else can get dragged, what the fuck make you think that you so special that you can't get dragged? If you don't want to get dragged, don't get in a ring with the rest of them. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Mm-hmm. I've been
If you don't
saying,
want to if you don't want to get dragged as a producer, stay a producer. Don't come on the show.
Shawnee not smart. If I was Shawnee, I'd have pulled a Mona Scott Young. I'd have had a Basketball Wives, Miami, LA, New York, Georgia, Connecticut,
Not
Texas.
really.
I would have Basketball Wives franchise scattered around, much like they got um, Real Housewives. That's
Mhm.
what Shawnee was supposed to do. She
But she
got
did.
too busy trying to be on the camera. She lost focus of what it was that she really should have did.
Yeah,
Because that would have
because
been my focus. I'm
yeah,
franchise.
because yeah, because I want to know what happened and why these other franchises that she was trying to do didn't happen. Because Basketball Wives New York was supposed to happen. Basketball Wives Houston was supposed to happen. So why didn't these other shows happen? And I feel like those shows would have been better than what we were given.
Yeah,
And I think the reason why they would have been better is because you weren't there. That's why
right,
LA was good before you brought your
right,
ass in because you weren't
right,
there to regulate and make
right,
everybody else follow up behind you.
right.
So
And more than likely, all of those women would have been actual wives. So it
right.
would have been an even playing field. Can't
Mhm.
nobody get red for being a hoe, a slut, a dancer, a stripper, what we've been getting since 2011. Everybody would have been on the same playing field. So the
Yeah,
reads would have been deadly. Okay? And I'd have been here
It
for it.
would
yeah,
have
because
definitely been good.
I feel like what they should have did was take the mistakes that they made on the first one and try to rectify them with the other franchises and be like, okay, we're gonna cast like maybe 7 or 8 women. Let's see, we if we cast 8 women, 4 of them could be actual wives, 2 of them could be girlfriends or they
Right,
engaged, and the
right,
other
Get your
2 could
little
be
jump off, that
baby
right,
one jump
mamas.
off in the group. Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
2 of them could be baby mamas, and you just throw a jump off in there, and then we got a
right,
show. Like we could have
right.
did it like that, but they're not smart. Like Nene said to Phaedra, you're not smart. You're not smart. You're not as smart as you think you are. You're not
She's
as
not
smart as
smart,
you
and I
think
think
you
when
are.
it comes to Shawnee O'Neal, she plays with her emotions. She
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
feel I feel like that she's in a area where she wants to be the star of the show. But my thing is, you cannot be an EP and the star. You need to choose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We have seen this with other web series. No shade. You have to choose one. You have to be either the EP or you want to be on the show. And I think with these other cities, she was not willing to go ahead and see other cities succeed because she wanted to take the spotlight for herself. Now that's what
Right.
I think.
And she didn't even have it in her to have the spotlight anyway. She wasn't interesting.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
if she was interested, Shawnee Full Court Life would have lasted longer than 2 seasons. And it wouldn't have needed her kids to do it.
And see, that's another thing too. Like she don't even know what the fuck she doing. Like if you're gonna do a spinoff, like you gotta exhaust all different barriers. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, take Keisha Cole for example. Her by herself is boring. So when you get a show like Keisha Cole's reality show, you're not watching it for her. You gotta have
Right.
a supporting cast to prop you up.
Ooh,
When you watch Keisha Cole's show, you wasn't watching it for her. You want to see what Frankie and Nephew was doing.
right.
And you want to see what Elite was doing. Like her family was more in it was the entertainment. You needed Keisha to be the face of it.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
that.
Because when Keisha was on Love and Hip Hop, oh, she could have not been on there because it didn't
The
bring
only thing
nothing.
she was there to do was to support her album, child. That
And
Right.
didn't do
nobody
nothing
they still didn't buy it.
at all. But I did like her song. I do like her song.
Yeah, that was a
I
cute
did
song.
like Incapable. I did like
Yeah,
Incapable.
I was here for
Mhm.
Incapable. I
But the
was kind
album
of
was
here for her performance too. But
yeah, the
she just
performance.
that's the same shit Trina was doing, and that's why I don't like her on. Well, I liked her this season. It's a shame her mama had to die. May she
Yeah.
rest in peace. My mama gone too. But it's a shame it took that for us to get a real moment out of Trina.
But see, a lot of these girls like to come on these shows and then they don't want to film with the rest of the cast because they think they too much to be filming with the rest of the cast. With girl, no, because like you're not good as a standalone. So what make you think
Mm-hmm.
that you're gonna come on Love and Hip Hop and not film with everybody? And see, the problem with K Michelle is when she came back to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it wasn't that she didn't want to film with the other girls. The other girls didn't want to film with her.
Right,
And
right.
all she had was Carly and Jocelyn to film with, and then she winded up getting into it with D. Smith and Betty Idol, and then ultimately she winded up filming with Arian because it's the only one that was willing to film with her. So when you
Mm-hmm.
and my thing is Rashida and Mimi could have went on and filmed with her. They didn't have shit else going on. They
They
could have
was
filmed
not
with
gonna
her.
be with her. You know
I
that.
still don't fuck with Rashida for what she did to K Michelle. I
I
still
still
felt
don't.
like
And
Rashida
you know
was
I don't.
way out of line, and you did all of that for nothing because he came out and admitted on Iala Van Zant because she made his ass admit it. And I'm
Exactly.
on the show. She still ain't woman enough to go up to K Michelle and say, K Michelle, girl, my bad. I was looking out for my friend. She was married to him at the time, and I had to have her back. My fault, sis. I'm sorry. She's still not woman enough to do that. Like mm,
That's why she didn't want to film with her because you already knew that when K Michelle come back to the show, there was unfinished business that
right.
we had. She wasn't talking to Mimi. She definitely wasn't talking to Rashida, and I know that the fans probably would have wanted to see how that would turn out if K Michelle and Rashida was in the same room with Rashida ever
Mhm.
apologized or ever have a
Listen, I was
conversation.
excited. I
Yeah,
But
wanted to see what was going on.
but
yeah.
they were too scared to film with her.
Especially Mimi. And
Mhm.
my whole thing to Mimi is, girl, K Michelle was trying to help you out. Because as you can see, K Michelle won't lie about Nico. So
At
you
all.
lost a friend over a fuck nigga that did nothing but use you.
Mm-hmm. Period.
She tried to tell you, sis, she ain't want to listen.
Right.
Child.
And like girl bye. Like girl, like Mimi and Rashida was something else like they didn't want to film with her. Oh, I don't want to film with her. I don't want to film with her. Like y'all got a storyline. Mimi, you ain't had no storyline since you left Stevie J. Then you tried to be
And
gay for pay.
and that's my thing with Evelyn too. Because girl, you ain't had a storyline since Ocho Cinco headbutted your ass down in the driveway, and I still say she deserved every bit of the headbutting that she got. And I don't give a damn who get mad at what I just said. Because I said what I said.
Oh my
I
god.
do. I do. And I felt the same way. I was like, yo, all right, now that you passed Ocho Cinco, you don't have nothing else to give us. There's
Mm,
nothing else
You have
going
nothing.
on in your life right now that you nothing at all, nothing that you can give us. She could have gave us the Carl thing. You remember
Oh,
when,
but he didn't want to be on the show. So that was gonna be fucked up because he didn't want to be on the show. So that's why he had to go fuck with Jackie and her damn daughter so you can have something to do on the motherfucking show. So you think you slick and you not? I see right through you, bitch. You knew what you were doing.
why he ain't want to be on the show? He ain't doing shit either. He could have got some promo.
A lot of these men don't want to be on the show. A lot of them don't want to be on the show. That's why Carl was barely mentioned because he didn't want to be on the show.
Well, Evelyn, I don't know what you're gonna do now. Please don't come out with another living Lozada, leaving La Vida Lozada. Don't come back out with another living La Vida Lozada.
Wait. We've been on this live for almost 2 hours and we did not mention the fact that she said that the only reality show that she would ever be interested in doing at this point is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Lord, I holler
For
what she
who? Whoa!
said.
Real
Well,
Housewives of
holler what
who?
He did say that.
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That is the
Girl,
only.
Garcelle said no. Hell no. I don't want her tied, trifling ass up here. I'm the only black bitch that need to be up here because I'm the only one that's really living that damn life. Garcelle said no. And I'm with Garcelle. No. No, Evelyn. No. Beverly Hills. Evelyn, you not in the same tax bracket as them bitches in Beverly Hills, child. You not. While they in these rich, extravagant, beautiful mansions, girl, we pulling up to your apartment.
She's gonna be in the Honda, pulling
the
up in a
damn,
Honda in Beverly Hills.
right. We pulling up in a Hyundai up into your damn condo in the sky. At least it's a corner unit, and I give you that much. But we not pulling up in no mansion. Like we pulling up to them. Nah, they don't want you. No.
Where we gonna film? Where she gonna film? The camera crew gotta go out to LA to film for her.
If you want to be a part of a franchise, girl, try Baddies of LA. All right, they might take you. Baddies on Zeus, they'll take you. Or if you do want to do a franchise, go over to Potomac. I could see you and Giselle just tackling with each other all day. I could see you and Giselle. Y'all would be the besties of besties.
Parents, leave Bravo out of this conversation. She don't even go nowhere near Bravo.
Evelyn, Andy would not touch that bitch, period.
Not even a Potomac?
No,
sir. Absolutely not.
And the fact that she even thought that she could fix her mouth and say that she could be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was fucking hilarious. That was more funny than any joke that Samore or Miss Laura or fucking Monique ever told. That was the funniest joke I ever heard in my life. This bitch, what the fuck make you think that you could be on the motherfucking show like Beverly Hills? Like you really believe
not even Atlanta?
No, we don't want her there either.
I think when it comes to,
he said no.
I think when you on reality TV for a long time, right? You have all these stars such as New York, Nene Leakes, Tammy Roman. I can even say Portia now. She's a reality TV OG. When you think of, do you ever think of Evelyn when you hear reality TV legend? Absolutely not. And I think that she's at her age. She's at an older age where she regrets her decisions and the things that she did because she has never really been a full fan favorite. And I just don't see Evelyn anywhere else but Basketball Wives.
Yeah, that's
about it. Her on the Housewives. I don't see her on Love and Hip Hop. Hell, child, I don't even see her on WeTV, growing up hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you ain't even fit for Jocelyn's Cabaret.
I don't even see her on E. I don't even see her on Zeus.
Girl, hustling. Don't even look for her shit. Child. Wait, when Celine don't want you on her shit, you
Don't
know you
nobody
tied
want
it
that
good.
bitch back. Don't nobody
Child.
want that bitch on shit. Nobody wants that bitch on shit. Okay. And when you think about reality OGs, nobody brings up Evelyn's name. We bring up
Mm-mm.
Tammy's name before we bring up Evelyn's name, and that's
Yeah,
just
and
some
that's
real
real
talk.
shit.
When you think
Yeah.
about basketball wives, you think of Tammy Roman
Tammy
first.
Rain. Period.
You call
Period.
her
I don't
out
think it's
first.
Period.
better than
When
Evelyn.
I think of reality TV legends, I'm gonna be real. I think of Nene. I think of Hassaline. I think of Cardi B. I mean, I would say Evelyn, but
No. Mm-mm.
No, she's
No,
the
I
56th person that comes to mind.
We'll say Jackie Christie before her.
yeah, I forgot about Jackie. Yeah,
We'll say
see,
Jackie.
Jackie, I'm mad at you, and I forgot all about you. Normally, I'd have said Jackie, but I'm mad at her.
Okay, the only show that I can see her on, y'all, is on WeTV Marriage Boot Camp. But what man she gonna be with?
Josiah, no, because I said in my video today, I don't even want to see her on Marriage Boot Camp. I said I don't want to see her on that.
Okay, I can see her on that
I
show. Now I'm
said,
trying to give her a little leeway here, a little. I'm trying to get her a little coin, a little coin. You know, Marriage Boot
I
Camp is the
said,
VH1 alternative.
Lord, I said that. I said, I don't want to see you on VH1. I don't want to
That
see
is
you on
sad.
WeTV. I don't want to see you on that, girl. If it ain't OnlyFans or Basketball Wives, girl, we don't want it. And
I
the
guess
only
you
reason
can
why I
call,
say OnlyFans is the only thing you good at.
child. I guess you can call some of these web series and these independent web series and see if she can get a little coin from that.
She could. April Jones is off of Jahan Jones videos. We see April Ho's ass on Jahan Jones.
April
So
Ho.
yeah, I could see Evelyn doing that.
Or
I could. I
I
could stomach
said,
Evelyn on that.
He
she
said
could start a
April
vlog
Ho.
channel.
He said
Hey
April
guys,
Ho.
this is Evelyn. Welcome to my channel.
You know what? I could probably see her scratching and surviving on YouTube like us too.
Well, hell,
Girl.
all these
I
other
could.
reality stars are on YouTube doing commentary.
And you know what? Let me just say this. I'm really over reality stars getting on YouTube taking our hustle from us. Like, find y'all somewhere else to put
Yeah, I'm with you.
When you're
I'm
not
with
even
you.
good at it. The only people that are interesting to me is Dr. Heavenly. She's interesting as fuck. I like her content. And who else? Candy and Tammy.
you like y'all be thinking y'all can get YouTube channels and all y'all not interested enough to have no YouTube channel. Like, go somewhere and sit down. Like,
Right.
Tammy is. I'm here for Tammy's channel. Even though I don't see it for Dr. Heavenly, I do like her YouTube channel. I do. I watch some of her stuff on her channel.
Dr.
I
Heavenly
do.
is my guilty pleasure now. I like
I
watching her
do.
on the show because I
I
can
don't see it for
stand
her, but
Heavenly.
she be funny. I'm with you, Josiah. She be funny on. I don't see it for her, but she
me
be
too.
funny on some of her stuff. I do. So
Me
I'm
too.
here for her and her YouTube channel.
I do look at her YouTube. I don't know if I'm subscribed to it or not, but I know it pops up in my home. Look at it sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But see, another thing too, like Evelyn, girl, bye. Like, it's nowhere else for you to go. Don't nobody want you on their network. Like, where's your child? She could be on Growing Up Hip
I
Hop.
said that. I said that
Oh,
too.
she
I said,
good.
Evelyn, be
Yeah.
a much better one. Be a much better mother to Leo than you was to Shanice.
Can
Be
Shanice
a
be on?
much better mother to him than you were to
Can
her.
Shanice be on Growing Up Hip Hop?
But who has Evelyn mess with or Shanice mess with who's hip hop related?
I don't know.
Child, they say Shanice was doing porn. You remember that, Scotty? When
Oh
the
yeah, they
people were
What?
saying that Shanice was doing porn, they saw her doing porn on one of the porn sites. You remember that?
They did say that, and then they also said that Evelyn was fooling around with French Montana too. So I guess
Yep,
that's him.
yep, yep. So they could
That
be
ain't good
way
enough.
to Love and Hip Hop. If she was messing with that'll be her storyline for that. When she was
No,
messing around.
that's not a good enough excuse to get on the show. It's
I mean,
not
I'm trying to put her somewhere. I'm trying to put her somewhere because she can't do her own show because we ain't gonna watch it.
At all.
So
No,
it's
hell no.
like no, So it is what it is. But let's not forget Shawnee as. Remember, she called herself trying to be a producer, trying to produce a wedding spinoff of Raw Ali that never happened.
Oh my God,
I know Shaquille O'Neal is so tired
girl.
of Johnny asking him, asking him for his coins or to get nudge at his pocketbook. Probably that's why
Girl,
she
he
ain't
ain't
going to
had
no
no
other shit.
coins. Neither did Ra Ali. Both of them was damn scammers.
Uh,
We all know she the shoe queen, the shoe scammer that be scamming people thinking that they go get some Louboutins, and then when they open up their box, they got coal and rocks and shit like they like she Santa Claus and they
oh,
was bad and they
Just the
and they
silver.
get
oh,
up for
you know
Christmas.
what? Evelyn is right. She, somebody said in the comments, Evelyn is the baby mama to Carl Crawford. Now he's the 1501 labor
Mhm.
owner, so that could be something. But she's gonna have to come to Houston, baby. Going
Yeah,
to South Houston.
she might. She might. Maybe that's why she listen. She said she quit Basketball Wives. But
Right.
that could be Basketball Wives LA. She ain't said nothing about Houston. That is true. I forgot. He is there. So it could be that she quit that franchise and they still gonna do that franchise. But she went over here to Houston with Shawnee and they're doing that
Oh
franchise.
my
Could
god.
be.
Oh
Who
my
y'all
god,
think?
not Paula Dean.
Don't do that because I used to watch Paula Dean. Paula Dean really hurt my feelings. No, Paula Dean really hurt
Oh
my
my
feelings.
god.
Because me and my
Wait.
mama used to watch Paula Dean.
Oh
She
my
really hurt our
god.
feelings with that.
Oh my God.
Oh,
She
child,
said,
I'm
she said,
literally
she
screaming
said Paula
inside.
Dean of reality TV. I
She
cannot.
hurt our
That's
no, Paula hurt our feelings with that. Me and my mama loved her. She hurt our feelings with that. She really did.
I'm sorry, Terrence.
She did. She hurt our feelings with that. Because we loved Paula Dean. And she came out with that fuck shit. And I said, damn, Paula, why?
Somebody just put this in the chat too. So what are y'all thoughts on? Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm gonna
Not
say,
that one. Not that one. It was this one. What y'all think about that?
Well, who? Who was she paired up with?
oh, Bambi. Ain't Bambi on that show?
Yeah, Bambi is
I
on it.
don't want to see that wide mouth, yuck mouth mule. And I don't want to see the Crimson Chin from Compton up there kikiing and lollygagging with each other. I don't want to see them tight ass bitches. I don't like Bambi. I
So
don't
when it
like
comes
Bambi on Love
to
and Hip Hop.
so when
So
it comes okay, listen, when it comes to personality wise with
mm,
Malaysia and Shani, they neither of them have a personality to me. So I don't know how Malaysia would work on the show. Maybe as like a friend of the cast or something like that, but you know.
Who she going? I mean, she is friends with a couple of girls on the show. I mean, we know she friends with Bambi. We know she friends with Sierra. Um, I guess she fits in. I don't know.
did you say Sierra?
Yes, I said Sierra. They're both dumbass bitches, so they good for each other.
What is going on with these what is up with the new season of Love? I know this is out topic, but what is going on with the new season of Love and Hip Hop ATL? Like, who's coming back? Who's not coming back?
I know they still filming now, but I mean, the only person that I know for a fact is the only people I know that's coming back for a fact. I know Carly coming back. I don't know why.
Of
I know
course.
Sierra's coming back. I barely know why. Bambi and Scrappy is coming back. Jock is coming back. I don't know about Shakana. I don't know about who else? Spike is
Rashida is
coming
coming
back.
back.
Spike is coming
Yandy,
back. Yandy
Yandy and Felonices is coming over there.
is killing these things.
Yeah. And Erica Mena and Safari is still there.
But
Oh, so they're not in
why?
New York no more. They in Atlanta. Oh Lord, well they do live in Atlanta. That's right. Oh my goodness.
I don't know why.
I'm not watching it. I'm letting y'all know now. I'm not watching it. And if I do watch it, I'm not reviewing it. I ain't got no interest. I don't give a damn how much y'all beg me. No, I don't care. I don't want to watch it. I'm not putting myself through that. It's gonna be tired and through. I'm not gonna get no views off of it. I already know how this gonna go. Y'all keep telling me to watch it, but I don't get no more than 1,000 views. So what's the
I
point?
think honestly, I think that Love and Hip Hop has ran a course. We should just leave Love and Hip Hop and the you know
Yeah.
2010s.
I
Yeah.
mean, if we're being honest, Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bill Collective were better shows.
Yeah, they were.
And I'm guessing it's because it's something that we're not. I guess it's because it's new and fresh, and it's something that we weren't used to because we've been rocking with love and hip hop for like 10 years now, and we have
Mhm.
seen it all. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, what else are y'all gonna
Yeah.
do? Like
Right.
love triangles every damn season, or how many more times can Carly date this man and that man, or how many
Mhm.
times can Kirk and Rashida go through the same windmill of a damn
Living
relationship?
as damn couple goals.
Yeah, or how many more times do we have to see Yandy be dumb and be an educated dumbass over Mendici? How many times do we have to see Tierra get drunk off Patron every damn season? How many times do we have to see Lyrica and A1 try to make us believe that they are husband and wife when they're scissor sisters? How many times
Period.
we have to sit and watch Nikki baby not do shit but whisper the whole scene? How many times do we have to sit here and look at Fizz be broke
I'm
and use
done.
to say? How many more
I'm
times do
done.
we have to sit back and look at April be B2K's concubine? How many times do we have to watch Trina act like she was Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim back in her heyday when she was never shit? How many times do we have to see Trick Daddy fawn over Joy when Joy clearly don't want his ass? How many times do we have to see Bobby Lights make a fool of himself looking like a damn thing of cauliflower by the face? How
Ah,
many times do we have to see this shit? How many times we gotta see Ray J make Princess look stupid as fuck every season to the point to where a storyline was them looking for a fucking dog? Really? How many times do we have to see they'll swag and Paris be at places that they're not wanted and do anything for a storyline? And they'll act like he's this world renowned stylist when he ain't really what is it when he really didn't style nobody worth a damn. And we gotta see Paris be the stereotypical big girl that always get in everybody's business and wanna, do the Dougie for laughs and shit and make a fool out of herself, looking like a whole jar of pig feet. How many times do we have to sit up and look at Erica Mena bark like a fucking dog every damn season and act like she's Billy Badass when she couldn't even keep up with Kim Bell in her drawstring ponytail when she got her ass beat by her? How many times we gotta see Safari get punked out by his woman, by everybody else on the Love and Hip Hop franchise? How many fucking times do we have to see that? How many times do we have to see Chrissy
Come
beg
on.
Jim Jones to marry her after all these years and it's been a
ooh,
decade and still ain't
baby.
married her or her mole yet? How many times do we have to sit back and look at Bianca be as talented as she is, but set up for storylines that make her look dumb as fuck? She fighting bitches over shit that don't even matter. She keeps on bragging about having chicken noodle soup as a hit record when it ain't been no hit record in years. What's the point? How many times do we got to see Remy Ma and Papoose do the same old shit, being black love when it's okay to be a representation of black love? I don't mind that, but love and hip hop is not the place for that. Get your own show. Y'all are really above that show, to be quite honest. How many more times do we have to see y'all downgrade yourselves for this bullshit? Y'all the only ones that got some damn sense on the cast. Let's see. How many times do we got to see Akbar V make a fool out of herself and
Oh, you
make
mean
herself
Kelly
believe
Price?
that
That's
she's
my
gonna that she's
girl.
the queen of Atlanta when she's not? How many times do we got to see Sierra show off the fact that she has a special ed education every time she opens her fucking mouth? How many times do we have to see Bambi cry and whine about how she gave up her whole career to be Scrappy's woman when she knew that she was never going nowhere as a rap artist any damn way? How many times do we gotta see Jock make Kendra look like a damn fool when obviously Kendra is a lawyer and actually has a career? And she wants to downgrade herself and be on Love and Hip Hop, and ain't nobody gonna take her ass seriously because she is on Love and Hip Hop. Hmm. How many times Do we have to
Do
see
we
me?
gotta see Tahiri and Miss Benjamin Joe Buttons with they bullshit? How many more times do we have to see? How many more times do we have to see it? And much like you say, that's
How
because
many
Yandy went to
times?
Howard.
And that's
How
why
But
many
I
see
feel
how
Love and
she
Hip Hop is
times?
graduated from Hampton University like I did, okay, HIU, she would have known. That ain't who you need to be with. That's not where you need to go. And you making a goddamn fool and a spectacle of your damn self.
And not only that, how many times do we got to see Mimi, who is gay for pay every season, and see her watch
And she
everybody
quit.
fight and have a plate of Taco Bell eating it every time somebody get into a fight because she ain't got no storyline. How many times how many times we got to see Tokyo Vanity do the same shit every damn season, jumping in everybody's fights because she ain't got shit else to do. Like
Right,
what else do you have to give besides
right,
fighting everybody? And
right,
and, and, and where's your low budget ass songs at? Because the only
right,
song I know about you was "That's My Best Friend," and that was my
right.
friend's ringtone for years now. What else do you have to offer? That's what
Girl,
I'm trying to figure
how
out.
many times we got to see Kirk and Rashida playing around with their damn marriage? I'm sick of Kirk. I'm sick of Rashida. I'm sick of Jasmine. I'm sick of all them damn cheering. I'm sick of all of that shit. I am.
How many
I'm
times do we got to see
tired.
How many times we got to see Cisco come back on the show and be the same Pillsbury dope boy, fuck boy that he was the season before that? How many times do we have to see Peter play Tyra and Amina for a damn fool every
With
damn
his
season?
shitty ass feet.
How many times we got to see Sense and Tanner be stupid every season? How many times we got to see Jonathan be stupid and obnoxious every damn season?
I don't like her. Mm.
How many times? I don't think I need to go on any further. I think we all get the point.
you
Love and
pretty
hip
much
hop.
read down the whole franchise from city to city. Woo! Listen,
Like,
if
oh, and
anything,
let's not forget how many times we got to see Lil Dick Richie Dollars always playing people. What is it about him that got these women going crazy over his mini size Snicker bar? That's what I'm
Child,
trying
it ain't that damn diabetic dick that's lit that he got. So I
oh,
don't even know why they wasting their time with that little wiener schnitzel ass dick. Like that's what I mean. Like I would be all down for Love and Hip Hop if it made sense. If it was actually shit that made sense and that I can relate to. Like I feel like Love and Hip Hop was really good.
it was.
it was.
First, second, third season. Fourth season, I get it. After that, I was over it. And it was the same with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was the
Mhm.
same with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Like after 2, 3 seasons, I'm over it. I'm over it. And
I
even when
would
they bring in new people, you're bringing in new people with a recycled storyline.
Yeah.
it be the same damn storyline we already seen already. And then it's like I will say for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, both of those were consistently good for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Love and Hip Hop Atlanta jumped the shark when they brought in Erica Mena thinking that she was going to replace
Yeah,
Josh.
You
I don't
can't
yeah,
know
tell
what the
nothing.
fuck
yeah,
they were going to do.
yeah, I
Because
agree.
I was fine with Jocelyn not being on the show because I don't like her. But when they brought in Erica Mena thinking that she was going to be the big replacement in the big drop to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they fucked up with that. I don't know who told them we wanted to see her there. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood has been good from season 1 to season 5. Season 5 was the very last season. That was good. Season 6 was terrible
Mm.
when they brought April Jones back for this big storyline that nobody cared about. They
Dumb
made
dumb and dingaling girl. This
right, made a big fucking deal, and it still wasn't fucking good. It wasn't good. And the production was trash. The camera quality was trash. Everything about it was trash. You
mm-hmm.
brought in Brittany B for what? To get bullied and be the joke. You brought in Zell and Paris for what? To be bullies? Because that's what the fuck they were. What was the point of Mickey Monday even being there? What was the point of Yo Yo even being there? What was the point? Like, what was
I
the point?
forgot all about Mickey Monday. I forgot about Mickey Monday. And I liked Mickey Monday. I forgot all about Mickey Monday.
What was the point? He was barely even around. Yeah, and then there was no Brooke and there was no Marcus. Those are the two most interesting people. They weren't there,
They
so
weren't interested.
they were interested in me. Brooke kept the shit going the season before that. She's the reason why season 5 was actually good. Her and K Michelle.
Oh, now that
Brooke
was
got
a
on
good
my
season.
nerves.
Season 5 of
Hollywood was the best
Hollywood.
one.
I always loved Hollywood, the franchise.
I wanted Brooke to get in the studio and give us more than Girl Fight. Okay? Because Girl Fight was eons ago. I expected Brooke to get up here and use this as a stepping stone, much like K. Michelle did and Cardi B did. That's what I wanted for Brooke. I really wanted Brooke to make it. When I found out Brooke was up there, I said, okay, Brooke. Oh, Brooke about to come back out.
And she could actually sing.
I thought the same thing with Tierra Marie. I was like, okay, since
Me
that
too.
Tierra wasted that whole damn opportunity. She didn't do shit with that.
Well, she wasted it worrying about Ray J and Princess. Like,
Yeah.
Tierra Marie, get your shit together, bitch. Then you turned around and wasted it again with chicken neck ass Cisco. Then you turned around and fucked it up again, being a part of Akbar and his harem of women, his harem of hoes, because that's what they was. They were harem of hoes.
That's what it was.
Like, you got actual talent, Tierra Marie. What the fuck was you doing?
And it worked.
She made herself look dumber and dumber and dumber. I think the lowest season for her was season 5.
Yes.
Yes. The Akbar situation. That was her lowest season.
That was, I couldn't believe
it. Herself,
wow, Tierra.
Stupid.
Exactly. All Tierra had to do was slim down, get a better wig, because the wigs was trash. I don't know what funeral home they got them cadaver wigs from, but Tierra Marie stopped being stupid. Like, I really wanted her to like really do something with this, and she gave me nothing. She really pissed me off more than anybody because I really saw for her and I wanted her to make it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I definitely rooted for her when I first heard that she was in Love and Hip Hop, because I just knew that she was gonna do what K. Michelle did as far as taking opportunity and do that, but she did. And it's just like, and she had the personality for people to latch on to, because I think that because I always ask this question a lot. K. Michelle and Olivia were one and the same, and I always used to wonder why K. Michelle took off after the show, but not Olivia. But at the same time, I also had to think about Olivia didn't have no personality. She wasn't likable, and she didn't have a story to tell. So nobody was interested in nothing she had to talk about. And she was arrogant, and she thought she was more than what she was. And when you got K. Michelle, who has a big ass personality, and she had a story that people could relate to, you got to be relatable. And Tia Marie was definitely relatable, but she didn't know what she needed to do with the platform. Like, these girls get up here, these talented ass girls get up here and they make a fool of themselves, and they wonder why their music isn't the vocal point. Amina Butterflies actually can sing, but don't nobody want to listen to her music.
And it's sad because you right, Scotty, she can sing. Amina Butterfly, I liked Black Butterfly.
See, I never listened to their music.
I did. I listened to a couple of their songs. They was real good.
She had potential, but she let reality TV and Peter Guns fuck that up all the way.
Yeah, they pretty much overshadowed her talent altogether, and after that, nobody cared about her knowing how to sing. You know, I think it's more so about her looking dumb for Peter Guns at this point. You know, like when you get on the show and you don't make the music your primary focus, nobody cares. K. Michelle came on the show, and on her first season, her storyline was her music. You saw her performing, doing showcases. You saw her meeting up with managers. Yeah, she was in a little bit of drama, but it was primarily about her music. She got her record deal. Her second season, she gave y'all to do same thing with Cardi B. She focused on her music. And
Cardi B was on there one season, and that's all it took.
She was on there for season 6 and season 7, but she blew up and she didn't need to come back to the show after
season 7. She was hardly there, and when she was there, it was when she was with that ugly ass African stick figure that I did not live for,
and that was
that London girl that I was so upset that Cardi did that to her. I was so upset that Cardi did that.
At reunion when she threw that shoe.
That made me so hot. I did not live for her in that moment because that girl didn't deserve that. That girl did not deserve that at all.
She didn't. She didn't. And then another person that wasted the opportunity is Remy Ma. All she's doing,
Yes. Yeah.
all she's doing is sitting up there being Love and Hip Hop's premier couple. Where's your music?
Right.
It's like
And I
this girl.
want papoose. And I'm gonna get him. I don't know how I'm gonna get him, but I'm gonna find a way to get him. And you just gonna be mad at me. But you ain't finna shoot me in my stomach the way you did that bitch down to the club in
Oh my God,
2002.
I
You ain't
cannot.
finna do that to
I'm,
me, girl. Not over Pat.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm
I'm
not. See,
screaming.
and the thing of it is, it's like these girls get on these reality shows and just forget about what's the whole point of them getting on the
Mm-hmm.
show. They forget the whole point. Like,
Bianca.
yeah, Bianca, where's your music? All you do is fight. Where is your music? Dream Dog got her ugly ass on this show, and now we see her doing her music. And honestly, I don't care about her music because when she was on Bad Girls Club, that put a sour taste in my mouth. So I would never support nothing she do. But
I don't even call her Dream Doll. I call her Tabitha. I'm like, Dream Doll, bitch, that's Tabitha from Bad Girls Club. What the hell is you talking about? You saying that like she Ariana Grande or somebody.
So
Girl,
I never seen her season before with Tabitha.
she was a bitch. She was a punk. She was a punk. She ain't really
I
getting no fights and no shit
I
like that.
think
I
she
remember
was
her
follow
season.
the leader and be a damn bully and got
Yeah,
kicked.
she ain't really do much.
So
One
she
time
No.
I say BBOD, remember them?
Some bitches on deck. Yes, I remember BBOD. I remember them tight
First of
ass
all,
Yeah.
they was never going nowhere. Let's make that clear. They was
ever.
never going
It's
nowhere.
so funny. So season 6 is one of my favorite seasons of the Love and Hip Hop New York one. But it's so funny how they was trying to push Mariah Lynn, BBOD, and someone else. Remember they did that rap concert or whatever?
Uh-huh.
But Cardi B ended up becoming the biggest star out of everyone.
Right.
Yeah, and
Because
Bianca won that
yeah,
contest.
yeah,
That
it was
winning
Bianca
shit,
Bad.
Bianca won that.
Oh yeah, and Bianca, yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to push BBOD, Mariah Lynn, and Bianca as the premier
But
rappers.
Cardi
But
B was the underdog and it blew
yeah,
up.
Tata
and
Tata
Cardi,
shiz.
That's the
Tata
thing.
Tata shiz. That bitch
Hey.
over there, she Tata Tata shiz. Girl, please. Well,
And
don't
it
let
was
me be bumping no damn Tata Tata shiz, girl. I know y'all lying.
that was never
Uh-uh.
gonna. That was
but
never
and
gonna.
We
that
won't
was
get bum bitches
those
on
was
deck.
the
I'm
hit stuff.
sorry.
Like Mariah Lynn, once upon a time, not long ago, I was
I
a
was a hoe. And
and
I'm a millionaire. That was my shit. I'm not gonna lie. Mariah Lynn got me with that was my shit. Because once upon a time, not too long ago, I was a hoe. And I
I
don't
can't.
mind admit it. So
oh
I was with Bianca with Mariah Lynn with that.
I got that song on my phone. I
yeah,
ain't
that's
even
my
gonna lie. I
jam.
used
That
to
was
like
a
that
good jam.
song.
Let me tell y'all something. I knew Love and Hip Hop New York was done when her old ass mammy, her old bass head ass mammy got up here and talk about something she was pregnant. By who? By who, girl? Who?
I remember that.
And then not only that, when they tried to come out with season 10, they thought they was doing something, bringing
Oh, the
in
OG season. The OG. Yes, they bought
And I
all
was
them
here
back.
for it, y'all.
Erica,
Y'all, I was
Tahiri,
so here for it. I said, oh, they bringing back Chrissy, Cambella.
Olivia. Yeah.
What? Olivia? What? Samaya? What?
And
I
that
was
season was
all
right
not as
here.
good as I thought it was going to be.
at all. They pulled all the stops to bring us back because that was the first season in a long time I was excited to see
Yeah,
when
I
they
was so
all
excited.
I was all in. And
Me
then
too.
it was like I think what they could have done because they fucked it up when they brought all these veterans back and then gave us fresher in this stupid ass bitch that he was with. We didn't need to see them. If
Oh,
y'all gonna
yeah.
do a
Jen,
season,
the groupie slayer.
yeah, like we didn't care about them. If you're gonna do a season about the vets, you could have kept the same damn people that you had. Okay, you had Erica, you had Sin, you had Tahiri, you had Yandy, you had Chrissy, you had Jim, you had Samaya, you had who else? You had Kimbella. I would have preferred them. You had Tahiri. I would have preferred them add on Tara and Amina and Peter too. I would
Mhm.
have. It would have made the show better instead of that groupie slayer shit because I didn't want to see that. I just didn't. Like, girl, what are we
That's
looking at?
true.
So, oh, I forgot Olivia was there too, but she was there like, girl, whatever.
Yeah, it
Then,
was like she
then
was like in what, one or two scenes.
arguing with Rich about some money, about some songs that didn't do a damn thing. Like,
Right,
girl, I just wasn't interested. It was tired to me.
right.
Like, I started off being excited about it the first few episodes, but then I'm like, girl, bye.
Now, CC F Freak did say, it was supposed to be a two-part. I remember that. Remember that a two-part.
Yeah, I know that it was supposed to be a two parts, but it was still whack. It
Yeah, true.
was still whack as fuck. It was nothing they could do to save it.
What?
So, Love and Hip Hop New York's season 10, because it was supposed to be like a two-part season. It was still whack. Like, and I
Listen,
think
Fresher and that Jen bitch ruined it for me.
oh,
That's what Scotty said earlier too. Yeah.
gave them
With
gave
them,
them
I was done.
gave them too much airtime. We didn't want to see them at all. Like, we really didn't want to see them at all. Period. We didn't at all. Like, no. I just think that they don't know what they're doing. But just like y'all said, as much as I used to love, because I loved love and hip hop, but I think this COVID shit has made me realize how much I'm probably over love and hip hop now. I could
And
tell
Right.
you
it's so much. It has been so much that happened in the past year as far as social injustice and real life issues. We
Mm-hmm.
like drama, but when it's fabricated, you might as well just say love and hip hop soap opera, scripted series,
Right.
and hire
oh
legit actors and actresses
Right.
to be on the show.
yeah, pretty much, because it's not the same formula. They don't try to switch it up at all. It's the same shit. And then now we got other reality shows like Bell Collective or Love and Marriage. Cause Love and Marriage Huntsville is probably one of the best reality shows that's out right now. No lie,
Absolutely.
they are the best ones
Like you
out.
said, Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Yeah, it's the best one out.
I don't know. Do you think they're coming back for another season?
They
Because
are.
okay,
I
because
heard they was filming.
I can't wait to
Oh,
see. And also,
Love and
y'all, if
Marriage
y'all watch
Huntsville.
Love After Lockup,
yeah, they
that's
are.
that's a good ass show too. That show is a mess, but it's so
Bondi
good.
said Love After Lockup was good. I never seen an episode of that
Yeah,
shit.
Woo,
I
Scotty,
said I was
you
gonna
missing out,
watch it.
baby boy. You are
I
missing
never
out.
seen it.
It's amazing. I'm
Now
gonna add that to my little roster.
I will say that I'm enjoying growing up hip hop now because I didn't enjoy Atlanta at all, but
But
I'm
see,
Yeah,
enjoying.
Atlanta.
I have always loved the original growing up hip hop. That was one of my favorites. But yeah, it's
Mhm.
always a good show.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
with the
It's
whole
enjoying.
even better now that Romeo and Master Hips not up there.
oh my god, and yes, because because when I feel like Angela's story and Romeo was the most boring out the group because we got so tired of hearing that same Romeo and Angela storyline recycled every time. It was
But
getting
you know what?
Try Angela and Bow Wow. That was
Uh,
really tired.
yeah.
but Angela and this new got boring too. I don't even talk about them on my review. I skip
Good,
right
they
past.
ain't even together no more.
Right. Somebody said, "Are you guys going to watch and review Carlos King's new show on BET about the R&B girl group?" Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
you better believe
y'all,
it.
when does it premiere?
I think it premieres in
July
June.
11th, I think. Oh, is it
That's
June
Potomac.
11th?
That's Potomac you talking about. Let me look it up.
I'm looking
Isn't
right
it June or July?
I'm about to check. Let me see.
No, the 23rd, 25th. It's 25th or something. Yeah, I
Let
am.
me.
Definitely.
I
Y'all think
am.
I'm finna miss Y'all think I'm finna miss a chance to read Keely, lisping, spitting, stuttering ass?
now. I'm getting ready.
Girl, bye. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait.
I'm gonna be dragging Keely ass for filth.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be reviewing it too with y'all.
You gotta. I'm telling you, you gonna get your life. I know it's gonna be a key. I can't wait to see it. I can't.
Me and Terrence probably gonna have to go live a couple of times for that.
Yes, I cannot wait to see it.
So if you review it, Josiah, you're gonna have to go live with me and Terrence.
Oh yeah, no,
Yep.
trust me, I'm putting it all in the roster. I have my dates and everything. I'm gonna go live once a week and review all the
Yep.
shows. I ain't got that much time to edit.
Danny Kane 702 total 3LW plus
I wonder
Nivea
why.
tight ass. I can't
I
wait to see
wonder,
it.
I wonder why Farrah wasn't on this on this.
Yeah, they said
Test.
she was on it, but they said she didn't make it through.
Mm.
Probably because her ass can't sing.
Well,
Say my name,
she
say
probably
my
got
name. I remember that.
a damn cease and desist from Beyonce, the Knowles family. You never know.
Why you be right? Why you playing? Because she did say that she had to sleep with Matthew Knowles to even be on Destiny's Channel.
Okay,
Yeah,
Miss Knowles don't play that.
Ew.
That.
Ew.
I said, but bitch, you can't even sing, so I don't even think I believe that. It would be one thing if you was a singer. You can't even sing, so I mean, was it his idea to do that or yours? So you could be on the damn. That's the way I think.
Okay, so apparently the show airs next Wednesday.
Oh,
Next
all right.
Wednesday, I'm here for it. We finally got a reason to watch BET again. I'm here for
I haven't watched BET in years, honey.
it.
Not yet. All they play is what, Baby Boy?
And
Right.
Friday, and like all the Tyler Perry movies that I don't want to watch. Like, girl, bye.
Scotty, review Love After Lockup 2. Okay, that's a good show. It premieres on June the 18th.
Child, y'all gonna listen.
It's okay. Well,
Which face
well
is
just at least
Aubrey
watch it.
O'Day
At least
I,
watch
I
gonna
said I
have
was
on
gonna, I
this
said I was
show?
gonna watch it. I did say I was gonna try to watch it though. Now, if I watch it and I like it, then I'll probably
it. Okay, well at least try to watch it. We can meet each other halfway.
But it's not. But
Aubrey O'Day's face.
Huh?
Aubrey O'Day's face is gonna be. I only did one bump today. All right, that's what her face is gonna read. Because when I seen her faces lately, she did look like she been smoking. She smoked enough for me, you, Mary J, KC, JoJo, DMX, may he rest in peace, and anybody else that has substance abuse problems.
Y'all see this question right? What if Tyler Perry becomes the owner of BET? Child, we know what's going on.
And all we gonna see is Medea.
Medea plays. Listen, I can watch some unlimited Medea. Now I ain't tripping about that. I'll be down for that.
Medea probably gonna be the host of the BET Awards until
Right.
Tyler Perry.
Medea I got sick of Medea. Medea was cool when she first came out, but it quickly became overkill. I'ma say that. It did, because after a while it got real Kevin Hartish. Like, we started hearing the same jokes, the same one-liners, the same this that we heard it in the play, we heard it in the movie. So it became
that's true. That is true.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I'll hit you so hard you'll dial 919.
Yeah.
Remember that little joke?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
as far as this coming, I don't praise Beyonce. I don't even like Beyonce like that.
Baby, do you want to get dragged by the beehive? I'm pretty sure some beehive members in here.
Lovely, I will say this.
She can't sing though, but no.
Yeah. If this was the early Beyonce, I'd be on your side. This Beyonce can sing only because she went through vocal coaching and she went through all of that to get to this point. So this Beyonce, I can't say that for. Now the Bills, and Say My Name and trying to sing and dance at the same time, Beyonce, nah, not that one.
I know what scripted show you talking about on ABC, because I know Eve gonna be on it, Brandy's supposed to be on it, and I think two other women. It's gonna be a show about.
Oh, yes, I know. I don't know the name of the show.
I think it's called Queen or something like that. It's like this. It's like this scripted show that's gonna be about like based on like a girl group from the '90s, and I know Eve and Brandy is on there, and two other girls. I don't know. But yeah.
Eve and Brandy is on the show.
Yeah. And Tasha from Power.
And who?
Yeah. Notori Naughton gonna be on there too.
Yeah, Notori Naughton. Yep.
I'm
What
here for
year?
it. When? So I can make sure I'm there for it.
I
I'm about
know
to
that
say
was
when
filming
does
the
it
show, but I don't know when it comes out though. But it's gonna be on ABC. So
it doesn't have an official release date yet.
I'm here
It's
for it.
coming.
Already. I'm here for it.
Me
I'm
too.
sorry, Tate, but I'm gonna leave that to Rodney because I don't watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like that enough to
I
disreview it.
don't watch Beverly Hills,
I pop
child.
I pop my head in, pop my head through
I
the door,
watch it. I just don't
but
talk
I don't
about
watch
it.
it like that enough to review it. And I watched it last season for Garcelle, but I don't want to review it though. That's one of them shows I don't want to review. I'm sorry.
Now I will be reviewing the second season of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because Jen ass is going down.
Me too.
And
I'll be
Jen
talking about
ass
that when
got
I look back.
filmed being locked up, being carted off to the goddamn jail cell. So
But did
I
y'all
will be here for that.
but did y'all see the story about her and Lisa getting a fight in this season earlier today?
Woo!
Jen and Lisa.
Oh
Get
yeah,
into a
listen.
fight, a fist fight.
They got into a physical altercation. Kim Pryor Daily was talking about it earlier today on his channel.
Who won?
I don't know,
And
but
then
but Lisa denied it and said it never happened, but I believe it did.
I believe it did too.
Yeah, my hair my friend who's the hairstylist on the show told me that tea. I forgot to tell y'all, but yeah.
So who won, Josiah? Since he know
You said what?
who
Who won?
won?
She didn't tell me exactly who won, but it looks like Lisa, she said that Lisa was kind of, throwing in some hits or whatever.
Ooh,
I wonder if
let me
they're
get
gonna. I
about
wonder if
Lisa
they're gonna. You
hands.
know what? Since you said that, I wonder if they're gonna make a big deal about that fight, like they did with Monique and Portia. I
I
wonder if they're
doubt
gonna
it.
make about
I
that.
doubt it. I think the biggest thing that's gonna be this season is Jen getting in trouble for that fraud shit. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing because she got locked up. The people came to her house while they was filming to lock that bitch up. So I think that's gonna be the biggest thing. That's what I think.
Mhm. Yeah.
And they said that Coach Shaw divorced her in the middle of that. He asked for a divorce from her. So
Did
yeah, he did.
Well, he can come. He can come to Mississippi.
I don't know, Scotty. I still feel like he reaped the benefits off of that scam and shit. I still feel like that's not something that he didn't know. I feel like he
You
know it.
think he,
He
you
knew
think he
it was
pulled?
going on, but he
You think
didn't
he
expect her
pulled?
to
You
get
think he
caught.
pulled the Phaedra? You think he pulled a Phaedra, acting like he didn't know?
Yeah,
But he
I do.
did.
I do. But to be honest, I do. Because that's your wife. That's your household. And
But
they
how could
was
you
doing
not
that
know?
shit for like 3, 4, 5 years. How you
So
not know?
how could you not know what happened?
Yeah. So
How
I
could BS?
we
How
gonna
could you
see Coach Shaw. Cause I'm gonna read your ass down this second season. You better hope you know.
Oh
have
yeah.
y'all seen the trailer to the Circle Atlanta yet?
Nah.
It came out the other day. I
I
think
you know what?
it's
I saw the first few. I need to watch it again to
yeah,
kind of
because Jamar posted about it. Y'all know we got to review it now because we got to support Jamar. Y'all know we got to review it and shit.
Do I gotta?
Don't do that.
Because I got Netflix and I went past it today. I
It's
said,
not
well,
on
maybe I
It's
should
not on
watch
Netflix.
it.
No, that's not the same show. This is a web series.
Oh,
It
I
got the
thought it was
same
a
name,
Netflix
but
one.
it's not the same show. It's
Oh,
not the same. It's on YouTube, just like Chasing LA and all that other shit is. The whole web.
oh,
Yeah, it's another LGBT web series. So
I'll check
Jamar.
it out solely
I
because
know.
it's your mom.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
check
because
it for your mom.
Jamar is a producer on this show, so we gotta
I
support
will
him.
show my support.
I am. I'm gonna show for Jamar's sake. I will show. If I like it, I might like it.
Oh my God! Y'all do know that the people are liking Boys Night Out. We have to keep on yelling to the
I
rooftops that we
saw
want
that.
y'all to support it, y'all. We got another 15 minutes left because I'm gonna get out. We gonna get off here in 15 minutes, but I just got the time to say that we really want you guys to support Boys Night Out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that all
Absolutely.
of us are smaller YouTubers. All five of us are small YouTubers, so it's gonna take some time for it to grow. But we just need for you guys to show y'all support. on that
Mhm.
We're
show.
gonna
We know
yeah,
that.
we're gonna try to get better. Like I was looking at it, I was like, okay, there's some things that I could do, to do better
Yeah,
as
like
far as like
you
presenting
know,
stuff, and it's
Yeah,
a
like
growing
not have
process.
windbag on my shit the way y'all did last Friday. All right,
what
because
happened?
that got me.
The
What?
Wendy.
Yeah, that windbag shit that got me. That was my honest reaction. I
Okay,
was
well,
not
I was
expecting
the
it.
one who created the graphics for the show because I wanted to put
It?
some to it. And Wendy Williams is a queen of making shady ass, funny ass expressions. So I was like, let me just go ahead and just put some in it. And
Mhm.
clearly it worked. So
Yeah,
just
it did.
I
Because I said, huh?
think. Listen, I think the reason why Boys Night Out works is because we are all friends in some kind of way. We're actual real friends in some kind of way. And I think
Mhm.
that's why it
Mhm.
works out because the three
And
of
then
us
we
are real
all
friends.
have so much personality. We have different personalities. You have Terrence and Maddie, cutthroat. I'm more the nice one of the group. Jamar is the super shady one too. He's shady. Scotty is it's Scotty. So it's a good group.
I'm the goofy one pretty much because I laugh at
That
everybody.
bitch
So
shady,
Me
just
too.
like me and Jamal. Don't let Scotty fool you. All right. He just as shady as me and Jamal. Listen, the
oh
only
please.
nice one up here is Josiah and maybe Maddie on a good day.
Oh no, Maddie is nah. Maddie says what's on his mind for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, it works because we're all friends, real friends. Because like I said, the three of us are real friends. Me and Jamar are real friends. The two of y'all are building a relationship with Jamar and Maddie. Maddie and Jamar are real friends. So everybody is connected in some kind of way. So I think
Mhm.
that's why it works. And on top of that, the people it even worked out when we had Korea up there as a guest host. Like it even worked that way. I think it's just a
Mhm.
different vibe. I actually love doing Boys Night Out more so than anything.
Me
I like doing
too.
Boys Night Out more
It's
than
Me
fun.
anything.
too.
It's
And
fun.
we can have Korea again with his fine ass. Good Lord have mercy. That's a fine ass man right there, child.
You know, House of Aaron
Hey,
was supposed
free.
to be. You know, House of Aaron was supposed to be that guest that night, but he couldn't do it, so I went and got Kareem because
House
Kareem
of
actually.
Aaron cute too, even though he like Portia for what I don't know. But he cute too. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for House of Aaron. Hey Aaron, I'm here for him too.
So it's a lot of people that said they will be willing to be like guest panelists. Like I know that, like I said, House of Aaron said he would. King Kane said that he would.
I'm here for
Hershey from Chasing LA said he would.
Hershey.
It's quite a few people that want to be like guest panelists. I think we have a good thing with Boys Night Out. Although it's not a weekly show, it's like bi-weekly, but it's still a good. I
We
think it's a
tend to
good
get
show.
better and better each time.
That's right.
Cause I mean, like I said, it works. The chemistry is there. It works. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
always try to like blast it all the time. And like I said, we're just starting out. So and we're trying to do things to like spruce it up, but it's gonna get better as time goes along. We just need
Mm-hmm.
y'all to constantly to really just support it. The same way y'all
Are y'all
support
looking forward to chasing LA tomorrow?
uh,
The chasing what?
Chasing LA. Are y'all looking forward to chasing LA tomorrow?
Oh, it does come back on. Yes and no. I This cast is a very interesting cast when it comes to this group. I like them, but at the same time, it's just like I can't wait to chase in Atlanta to come on. But I do feel like that Q is putting in more effort to bring more other storylines. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
did enjoy the last episode.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
do
as
too.
far as far as you, William, about Rodney Divorce, I would love to have Rodney Divorce up here. That would be fun. I love Rodney. I do.
I
And
guess
maybe
that's Scotty's way of saying he ain't got time to deal with chasing LA.
no, I
Um,
ain't saying that. I mean, I really ain't got shit to say about them. I ain't really got shit to say. because I support it because I think I support it because I love the Chasing Reality brand, and I do want to see them go to higher rankings, I guess,
Right.
because they are the standard, I guess. But at the same time, I do think that Chasing LA has potential. The problem is that a lot of the stuff that's going on, we don't understand it because it's not
Right.
cohesive. Like we don't
Right.
get why they beefing. We don't get why they're arguing with each other. We don't know why they don't like each other when they just met. So,
Right.
the like at this point, Hershey is the most interesting.
Uh-huh.
Um, let's see. Alicia is interesting. I would say the people that me and Jamar interviewed are the most interesting.
Right. I
Cause
agree.
we,
I think that
cause
Hershey is
yeah,
my favorite. She's the fan favorite and she's my favorite. Alicia, I like her. I love Jeremy. I love Jeremy's energy and his personality. I even don't have a problem with D Hawkins. I think that
I
everybody
don't
plays
have
a
a
good
problem with
part.
Quan either. I don't have a problem with Quan either. I know that
Now,
he
I'm not
said
gonna lie,
something
I don't know if it's how he's being edited, but that did kind of throw me off the first few
yeah.
episodes. But looks like that. Hopefully, he can redeem himself, which I think he slowly is. And the other ones is like,
Like King Payne is funny.
he's
Like
funny. He's definitely
he's
funny.
funny to
I
me.
forgot about
Like I
Candy.
used to watch. I was watching his YouTube channel before he even got on this show, so he is funny to me. But I don't think he's utilized correctly. That's what I think. Scotty, are you gonna do the panels on Monday again? I was looking forward to it today every Monday. We're on hiatus right now.
We'll
We're
be
on
back in
hiatus.
July, huh?
Yeah, we'll be back in July for Potomac. So, because after Housewives of Atlanta was really nothing else for us to talk about on the panel, and we really started out being like a Housewives only panel. That's what it started out. So after that, it really wasn't nothing else for us to talk about, so we went on hiatus. But we'll be back in July for Potomac. Yes, indeed, we'll be back.
Y'all ready for Potomac? I know I am.
Me too. I'm
Like
excited for
I
you.
said, on my community wild team, Kansas don't start none, won't be none this season, okay? Because I'm gonna block the shit out of y'all this season. I'm not gonna be going back and forth with y'all this season, okay? I'm
Oh, they
not.
about to be under your comments under the first episode. And Candace probably ain't even gonna be up there.
I don't think that. I honestly don't think that Candace will be playing a major part like she did in last season. If that makes sense, I feel like it's going
Yeah,
to
'cause
be
Monique
between the
not
new
there.
girl and you said what?
Yeah, 'cause Monique not there.
Hmm.
I would feel that, but Mia tossed that salad on her, and then she tossed the salad back on Mia. And something tells me that this is going to be the same shit that they did last season when Monique tied out on her ass. I felt like they're about to use that situation between Mia and her, and that's about to be a whole nother thing. Now it's about to be everybody against Mia. I kind of feel like that's how that's going to be.
It
Here's
definitely
my
looks like
thing, though. Here's my thing with that, because I saw people say this in somebody else's live that I was watching. They were saying that a lot of us is only here for Mia because she looks like she's against Candace, and I'm just like, here we go with that shit. Like,
the
why can't we just like Mia because we like Mia? It really ain't got nothing to do with her tossing a damn salad at Candace. I could really care less about any of that.
Right.
So, like, I like Mia because I like Mia. And I don't really know if I like Mia or not. It's just a trailer. We really don't know if we like her or not. But there are some people who do have preseason favorites, and I honestly don't never have preseason favorites because whatever they show on the trailer, you may think you're gonna like them, but then you turn around and you don't. Because I thought I was
Right.
gonna like Wendy, but I turned out not to like Wendy. So I don't have
Mhm.
any preseason favorites,
Same
but
here.
they just all up in their damn feelings when it comes out of Candace. You say one thing about Candace, oh, it's because it's Candace. No, just like with the whole situation with Williams and how Candace got her ass on social media telling Jocelyn that she don't need to be crying about what Wendy said. And I said, right message, wrong messenger. Oh, it's only a problem because Candace said it. She's the wrong messenger. Period.
Well, I will say this for season 6, I'm going to give Wendy and Candace a fresh start. I know it's people are like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" Yes, because I just want to see how this season play out. Now, Giselle and Robin, no, baby, y'all been in the
They
whole
would never
series,
get
and
a clean
you
slate
showed
from
your ass
me.
out every season,
Right.
and Robin will continue being a follower.
Yeah, they
Therefore,
would
I
never
don't like Robin.
like they would never get a clean slate from me. It's always fucking
Ever.
Giselle and Robin all day. They would
Ever.
never get. But Candace really doesn't have a slate from me that needs to be clean because I really don't have an issue with her.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
neither.
really
I
care.
don't
I
either.
don't care either way for her, but it's like I'm different to her. That's what it is.
Right.
But I'm just gonna let it be known. If I think she's doing something stupid, I'm gonna call it out. Y'all can get mad with me if you want to. You can say that I hate black women because I call her ass out on it if you want to. Y'all can use those buzzwords all day this season. Y'all not gonna
Mhm.
because last season was a mental fucking gymnastic for
It
me.
was draining.
It was. It
It
was a
was a
lot.
lot.
It was a
Oh my!
lot.
I had to go to therapy myself.
Yes,
I had
it was. It be on 3M sticky notes. It was a lot. It was a lot. None of us never said that Monique was right. But what
never.
most of us did say, she wasn't right, but we understood. She wasn't right, but we understood. That was where I was. She wasn't right, but
I
I
honestly,
understood exactly why she did it and where she was coming from. I did.
yeah, we never said that she was right, but I also said that they both played a part in it. And when I said they both played a part in it, they
Mm-hmm.
make it sound like I'm blaming Candace. No, I'm saying they both played a part in it. And I
Mm-hmm.
was just going by the way that I live my life. If I know I'm not gonna fight you, I'm not asking nobody to drag me. That's just
Right.
plain and simple. I'm not gonna say, are you gonna drag me? Not knowing what the person in front of me is capable of because we drinking, we're arguing. This bitch in front of
Yep.
me hates my
Yep.
guts. She is liable to put her hands on me. She already threatened to drag me when she was pregnant. So I'm not gonna ask someone like that, are they gonna drag me? Because I'm calling a bluff. So they probably gonna drag me.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was coming from with it. I wasn't necessarily saying she deserved it. I'm saying you also have to take, I don't know. I'm getting exhausted just talking about it all over again. But that was just my stance on the situation. I never said that she deserved to get her ass beat. Never said that. Never said that Monique was right to put her hands on her. Never said that. I said Monique was definitely wrong for that, but I also felt like Candace also played a part. That they both played a part. That they were both doing shit they had no business doing. They were both egging her
Right.
on. Monique put her hands on her first. Candace asked her was she gonna drag her, and Monique drug her. Like it goes both ways to me, but it is what it is. All people are gonna see is what they want to see. Like you could say anything, and people are gonna take whatever you say and
Mm-hmm.
make it into something else. So it's
Yep.
like I'm the type of person that said, okay, Monique was wrong, but I didn't say that Candace was wrong either. All I said was it could have been handled differently on both ends. That's all I ever said, but you know. They weren't gonna see that. They weren't gonna see that at all. So that's why I said I don't have time for y'all to give me a headache this season. I really don't. Please don't give
Right.
please don't give me no headache this season. Y'all gave it when I'm gonna tell y'all the group of YouTubers y'all gave it to. Y'all gave it to me. Y'all gave it to Terrence. Y'all especially gave it to Color Me Pink and Bundy. Y'all gave it to them. Y'all gave
Oh,
it to Funky Dynamic. Y'all gave it to y'all gave
All
it to
of
us.
us.
And y'all gave it to us. But I was dragging Monique for the majority of the season. So that's why I didn't understand why I was getting dragged in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Housewives fans are fucking crazy. They
As
are
hell.
crazy. Housewives fans are crazy. Like they are crazy. I know they're from Nene and Portia fans. They are crazy. I
Mm-hmm.
think Portia fans are the worst out of all of them.
They
Portia
are
fans are
the
crazy.
absolute worst.
Portia fans are listen. They crazy.
I'm
They
Team
don't have
Squirrel.
no patience.
No, I'm just playing.
Don't say you Team Swirl now. They really gonna be mad then.
Are they gonna
They
drag my?
Somebody said, how do the panel feel about Latoya from Housewives of Atlanta boyfriend posting on IG why he broke up with Latoya? I honestly haven't seen it yet, and I said that after we did this, I was gonna read about it and do a video about it because I didn't.
What happened?
So
Let me put her
he
question up here.
um so
Oh, he broke
basically,
up with Latoya. Why he
yeah.
break up with Latoya?
Mhm.
Latoya took up for him when everybody called him an undercover sugarfoot.
Okay, so he posted this yesterday on his social media. As much as I care for this relationship to work, sometimes the universe has its own way of shifting people in ways we don't understand. As a man, I can humbly say that this was the first time I ever gave a relationship my all. I was 100, always honest and pure. No matter how much happiness I gave, some insecurities only self can manage. I wish you nothing but love, peace, and happiness at Latoya forever. That's what he posted yesterday on his social media. So clearly they done broke up.
But she took up for him when her ex-husband called him an undercover sugarfoot, and she was just that man beard. So, and
Right. And
she
now
took
it
up
makes
for him.
it, I mean,
So,
in my opinion, it makes it look a little bit more suspicious because I don't know. I'm not going to say that alleged he's gay or whatever, but it does make it look more suspicious and kind of prove our point more. You know, I mean,
yeah,
but who knows what their relationship was or what happened behind closed doors.
true, true, true. I just feel like if somebody take up for you, when somebody is alleging that you gay or bi or whatever, as if there's something to be ashamed of. But fine, since that's what happened, we're gonna go with it. It would just seem to me if she took up for you, and she was just like, "Nah, he's just a hater because I don't want to be with him no more. Don't believe none of that nonsense he's talking about. He just mad. Like how? I mean,
And my thing is this: why would you post it on social media?
right,
Can't you
right.
just
We
not
would have
break up
never
in
known that.
private? You make yourself even look. You make yourself even
Yeah.
look more suspicious than what it already is. You know. So, child.
Exactly. Hey, really, B.
Hey, really
Hey,
be.
hey, what's up? What's up?
Okay, now one
Um,
last thing I'm gonna ask y'all before we go. Okay, there's two up and coming web series, LGBT web series that's coming out. Um, the Come Up Atlanta is on the way. As you guys
Oh
know,
my God, with my face, Sky is on there.
Sky from Chasing Atlanta would be on there this season, so I think that's gonna be.
Yes.
I'm watching.
I think, yeah, that alone make me want to watch it with Sky
Yeah.
Right.
being on.
I saw that preview, Hunty, and Sky was reading.
People beat them punk ass boys down. They don't want. They don't want it with Sky now. They don't want it with Sky. Sky will be on there, as you guys know. The Circle Atlanta, which is partially produced by Jamar, will be on, and also Real Hot Boys of Houston is now filming their second season. Um, what do you guys think about these shows that's coming up? For me personally, um, I know I'm gonna review to come up Atlanta because
Right.
Corona adores myself, Terrence, and Brandon. He adores the three of us. um, of course, I'm gonna review the Circle, especially because Jamar's producing it, and I did see the super trailer, and it looked like it's gonna be good. So I really want y'all to see that. And Real Hot Boys of Houston. I see they got new cast members now, and
Looks like
they
that
just got,
he production
yeah.
wise, he resurrected the whole show. I'm like, okay,
It
it looks
looks like
good.
it looks like
It
it's
can't-
gonna be good. The things I've seen on Instagram. So
All new
But
cast.
how about okay? Maybe
I
I'm a lame or something, but I don't know none of them. Only person I know is Archie. That's it.
oh yeah. Well, listen. Okay, now Terrence asked me, is it all new cast members? It's mostly new cast members. It's still some people that's still there. Um,
The troublemakers.
um, August is still there, and his friend Braylon is still there. Archie is still there. Ken is still there.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, who else? I think Ashton is still there, and DeAndre. Then there's other new cast members on there because
Oh,
Sherrod
so
isn't coming.
Sherrod done.
Yeah, Sherrod not coming back. He's not coming back. So I don't know,
I
but
mean,
I'm
do we
gonna
really
support.
need DeAndre? No shade to DeAndre. He ain't never did nothing to me, and he fine to look at. But he really didn't give much for this season either. You know what I mean?
Who do you think gave the most? I know that their first season was underwhelming. I think we can all agree with that. I think he does too because he knows what mistakes he made with production.
Mm,
But when you look back at the first season, who do you think brought the most to the show?
August and Ashton. It was mostly centered around them,
Yeah.
I,
and
I
then a little bit of Jordan.
and a little bit of Ken too.
Yeah,
Those four brought the most. I would say that. I agree. They did. So yeah, it was. I think that I supported that show because I think they have potential. So I'm gonna give them a
hmm
second chance. Like I
yeah, me
told,
too.
I give them a second chance.
Yeah,
Um, I'm not just gonna rule them out.
yeah,
Um, Now to come up Atlanta, I think it has potential because they got mostly new cast members as well. And on top of that, you brought in a fan favorite from a whole nother show, which is Sky. That's alone
yes.
makes it interesting enough
I'm
for
excited to
me.
see it. See it.
Especially when he got that bitch ass Dion together. I don't live for him. I do not like Dion. I'm not here for him. And he finna get read the fuck down. I'm letting both of y'all know that right there. So don't be asking me why I read him down in my reviews. Y'all already know.
And I think they're looking for new cast members for the come up Miami too,
Yeah,
because
I
I
saw
think
that. I saw it on Instagram. They was looking for that.
yeah, half of
Who
them are
three?
gone. 'Cause I know the only ones that's still there is probably I know Jamal is still there. I know Prince and Sean is still there, and I think Miles is still there. Everybody else is gone.
Oh, the
Well,
one
them
with all
the
the
ones
tattoos
that like
left.
quiet as girl. Other than
Uh,
Joe Beer.
The boy
I
with all
think
the
that
tattoos left.
yeah, basically everybody that didn't show up to the reunion is not coming back. Basically,
Mm.
I wish Joe
yeah,
Beer would have came back. I did like Joe Beer. Me and
I
Joe Beer
did.
had conversations behind the scenes. I wish he would have came back.
Yeah, I wish he would have too. I didn't have. I liked him from the beginning.
Yeah.
Um, but that's one cast that I like just about everybody on though. I like everybody except for Bam Bam. That's the only one I didn't like.
hmm
But even though I didn't care for Bam Bam, I respected what he brought to the show. He did bring a
Yeah, he
consciousness.
brought interesting conversation pieces. He did.
He did. He did. So those are the new shows that's on the way. The Come Up, The Circle, um, and Real Hot Boys of Houston. That's on the way. The Circle comes out first. They come out in June. Well, sometime this month, June. They come out sometime this month. And then they're going to be a bi-weekly show.
Okay.
Um, and after that, I think the Circle comes after them, and I think Real Hot Boys of Houston come on after them. And now, as far as Chasing, I think Chasing Atlanta's coming back first, and then Dallas, because Reese G said Dallas comes back in the fall, so that makes me think that Atlanta is coming back first.
Probably.
Could be.
But why? Like we just got done with them. Like
I agree. He probably felt like the retreat was the replace of Dallas. And that's
hmm
probably why they're just gonna go back to Atlanta and then they're gonna bring back Dallas. The real.
yeah,
I think
Ain't
that's
they
what the
working on like a special or something? Like they didn't they do like a crossover episode or with
I
everybody?
heard about. I ain't see it, but I heard it.
I
Hmm.
don't know, but I'm just personally ready to see Dallas though because they did leave off on a good note. Dallas looked damn good last season. I don't care what
It
nobody
was
say.
good. It was
Dallas
They
was
look
good.
good.
It was way better than that first season. So shout out to
Oh
Reese.
yeah,
Although I feel
miles
like
better.
that he needs to be he needs to be behind the camera, but I think that he did a really good job producing the show.
He
Shad
definitely did.
Pearl asked the question, and it does make sense. Dion lives in Florida. Why isn't he on the Miami season?
I have no idea. I,
I don't
I,
know.
I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. That's all I can say. Um, really, that's really all I can say. But but yeah, I think we have come to a close. I have really enjoyed this fucking live. Okay.
Me too.
It was fun. I had a blast.
I really enjoy doing this live. Now before anybody gets to ask questions, why wasn't Jamar? But Jamar don't watch Basketball Wives. That's why he went up here. Jamar don't
Right.
watch it. Of course, I would have asked him, but he don't watch Basketball Wives. But and I don't think Maddie really watches it either, so that's why I didn't ask him to come up either. So of course I was gonna ask y'all to come up. Before we go, um, I'm just gonna plug it in once more. I'm gonna beat it down everybody's head. Support Boys Night Out. 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 Anything you two got to say about Boys Night Out before we go? Because we gonna bring this to their fucking heads. I'm just saying,
Mhm.
Right.
I got to.
The same way that y'all be supporting old ladies first, and they be having 5,000, 6,000, 14,000, 20,000, 18,000, 30,000, 48,000 damn views. I'm expecting us to have the same type of views because all you bitches that be watching over there be watching came from us here too. So I'm expecting y'all to be around here and see Scotty ain't gonna say that, but I am. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I don't care about y'all feelings. I'm gonna tell y'all the real. If y'all can support them, y'all show can support us. Like, let's just be real.
It's true. Boys Night Out is a good show. Boys Night Out
Yeah,
is a
real good show. We had a ball the last time.
yes,
A
we did.
It
ball.
was a blast.
Okay. Okay, like we're gonna beat that through y'all. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna beat that down y'all throat until we get to where we want to be with it.
Right.
There's potential to be a good ass. We are a good ass panel, but we have the potential to be much more than where it
Mm-hmm.
is. And I know it's the beginning, but we're gonna make it do what it do. It's like I said, it's not every Friday, it's every other Friday because Fridays are Fridays. You don't know what people got to do on Fridays, so we
Right.
can't do it every Friday. Now, if we could do it every Friday, I would love to do it every Friday. But it's every other Friday. It may be a time where it has to be on a Saturday. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. You
But
know.
so yeah, we really want Boys Night Out to do just like how y'all supported the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I feel
Right.
like y'all could support Boys Night Out the same way.
That's right.
Because we really enjoy doing Boys Night Out. Boys Night Out is not a job to us. It's
Right.
not. It's basically our group messages on film, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, like it's a good show. Like it's variety. We have our little games, you know what I mean? We have the fuck Mary Kill game. I know that Bundy and them do that too. But we have the fuck Mary Kill game. We do the hot topics. We talk about our LGBT shows, and then we talk about a real life topic. Like we bring it all in on one show, and we try to do it all within a 2 hour radius. And like I said, and this I'm more passionate about Boys Night Out than I am about any of my other panels. And it's just real talk because everybody on Boys Night Out are my friends. So it works that, the
It's
five
just
of
like
us.
homeboys literally, like Scotty inviting us over to his house. We all having cocktails and we just talking shit, you know?
Yeah, so I couldn't have picked no other people to do that type of show with. Because when I came up with the whole Boys Night Out thing in my head, I'm like, who would I choose to do that? Of course, of course Jamar, of course Terrence, of course Josiah. It's just supposed to be us four. It's supposed to be just been us
Mm-hmm.
four at first, but then when we brought Maddie on as a guest, he vibed well with us. mainly because, like I said, I know Maddie through Jamar. These two know Jamar through me. We all know Maddie through Jamar. It works that
It works.
it works that way, and we all get along whether we agree or
Mhm.
disagree on things or not. If we
Yep.
still are able to maneuver through. I
Mhm.
mean, I even gave fucking Maddie my password to my Zoom. I gave all y'all in the group.
Mhm.
All y'all got the password.
Mhm.
So it's that type of thing. So I know y'all hear me talk about Boys Night Out all the time, but it's mainly on my channel and stuff. It may be a time when it could be on Terrence's channel, Josiah's channel, either or. Y'all will see it every other Friday because it could be a Friday where I can't host it. Somebody else may have to host it.
Mhm.
So
And
you
all
know,
we ask is a little bit of support. That's it. Because
all
we
we
love to get up here and entertain y'all. It's for y'all. We love to get up here and do it.
I
Because
mean,
we do
and
this
y'all password.
all day in the damn chat, whether y'all know it or not.
Right. Like for real though, like look at how y'all came in and supported tonight. It wasn't even a regular show. It was just a random ass live I decided to
Mhm.
do off the dome, and y'all came in and support. So, you know, just like y'all support this and shit, support Boys Night Out. It's a good ass show. I think y'all
Mhm.
should give us a chance. Like we are. I don't know. I don't know if there's any LGBT gay panels out like this right now. I don't know if there
Not
is.
I haven't seen any.
No, not
Other
really.
than the gentleman's panel, and that hasn't been on in a month or so. Other than that,
Yeah.
no, I ain't seen none.
Yeah, yeah, I don't really know if there's none out there. So it's kind of like a gay version of The View, pretty much.
Hmm.
Like, and we put our own little sauce on it. That's just what it is. So, like after everything I do, I always tell y'all support Boys Night Out, support Boys Night Out, support night. Like I'm gonna make it my business to reel that shit through y'all heads.
Hmm.
Support Boys Night Out. Support
Yeah,
Boys.
support us three fine young gentlemen, especially Josiah, because they've been all up in the comments for Josiah and
Oh,
Oh,
listen.
all
stop.
up in the comments for Josiah.
I
Stop.
yeah, because somebody in the chat said, "Hey y'all, especially Josiah." Oh, 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 okay. Oh, that's all
Oh,
I can say about
Lord.
that.
Child,
But you know,
ever
all
since last week where he said he was a top and he like eating the booty, everybody been all up in the comments for Josiah. Where he at? I'm for it. I know that's right. I don't blame him.
I'm so tickled. I'm so tickled. This is why. This is why. But with that being said, y'all, before we go, the next Boys Night Out episode will be next week.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be June 11th, which is my brother's birthday. He's supposed to be having some type of damn party here that night, and I want to know if I can move it to Saturday instead of Friday because I don't know how I'm gonna maneuver during this damn show, and he gonna have people outside and music and shit gonna be loud. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna do that. We'll talk about it behind the scenes. But anyway, Boys Night Out is supposed to be next week. It's either gonna be Friday or Saturday. I gotta get in with everybody else. But it's gonna be next week. It's gonna be here on my channel or whatever. See Josiah. Josiah is cute as fuck. Y'all are cute as well. But Josiah, that's my man crush. Child, they just threw me in pants to the side, child. But anyway,
Yeah.
with that being said, we are out of here. Terrence and Josiah, don't go nowhere just yet after I end this because I want to holler at y'all about something. With that
All right.
being said, y'all out of here, y'all. Good night.